I don't know what to do with my hands.
Welcome, everybody. This is episode 12 of Podcastrophe. I am joined here today by Tyler McLaughlin.
McLaughlin, also known as Finnegan McNasty here.
How you doing today, Tyler?
This.
Beer.
Yeah.
Today's episode is being live broadcasted on Facebook. It is also going to eventually be put on YouTube whenever that gets happening. Yeah. So, did you have a good day today, Tyler?
I had a good day at work.
I didn't.
Lafayette and traffic and people.
Oh, yeah, Lafayette traffic sucks dick.
Oh, God. I hate this town so much. With every fiber of my being, I hate it.
Yes. Have I ever shown you that video of the yelling mouse? Oh, boy. That's a funny video.
Oh, jeez.
I got to pull it up. You have to watch it.
Am I going to be aroused? That's always my first question.
Aren't you always aroused?
I'm always 3/4 aroused.
Well, then this will get you there.
Okay, you have to be ready for any situation.
Mouse closing.
Yep, I'm aroused.
This is my favorite video of all time. That's where I get that
That's
from.
why we all yell at work.
Yeah, that's what
I've been like half-ass participating in that for weeks, and I have not really known
You had no
why.
idea what it came from?
Well, I didn't even know why I was participating. I just,
Happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came across that video like last year, and it was one of those things that I watched it, and I let it repeat like 8 times.
That's
just
like
dying of laughter.
That's
every
like
single
the
time.
screaming gopher one, but better.
The
better
screaming
in
gopher
every
one?
way. Yeah, but better in every way.
Oh my god.
Have
I
you-
didn't know
ha-
about the screaming gopher.
You haven't seen the one where it's like standing, and there's like a mountain, like a picturesque, like a Bob Ross mountain painting in the background, and it just screams? You haven't seen that?
I don't think so.
Okay, we're doing just stupid videos over and over again. We're not even going to look at all this. Not happening.
Hi, Facebook. You can fuck off for a minute.
Frig off.
Time out.
Go fuck yourself.
Let me get the porn pulled out.
So, while you're looking for that, get rid of the porn. Can't have that on here. This is an explicit podcast, and we can't have porn on it. Bring the porn. Seriously. Matt had a great idea for a podcast where we review gay porn.
Okay.
We were trying to come up with a name. That happened last quarter.
Review of gay porn.
Here you go.
Oh, shit. Oh, this one. Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay.
I was thinking something different.
No, that's a gopher.
That is a gopher.
I think it's a... I'm going to stop there.
One
Don't
of the
you
names he
debate
came
the
up
animal
with
kingdom with me.
was a Bangin' Bros. Or no, it was not Bang Bros. That was gonna be the name, not Bang Bros. I'm like, that's lame. But I came up with Bangin' Bros.
Are we gonna have a bus?
Oh, speaking of buses, have you ever done a school bus? Have you ever done a school bus? I mean, have you ever given or received a school bus?
What?
I know she has.
So where you just shoot a bunch of kids inside
Oh, fuck.
something?
Oh God!
No, that's a school.
My mistake.
No, a school bus. 1 in the front, 32 in the back.
Whoa! This escalated quickly,
Miranda,
and I
let's talk about
changed
it.
my answer to yes.
I would also like to change my answer to 3 times.
Oh, fuck.
0.5.
Am a
3.5.
virgin. Am a virgin.
I don't want to talk about it.
I always want to talk about it.
I do want to talk about it. Bring it up.
But no, Brandon, I don't know what we were even talking about.
Did you just snort?
On accident.
That's okay.
Yes.
It's acceptable.
It's definitely recorded. That's awesome.
Oh, fuck.
No, Brandon and I, for whatever reason, he came up with that, and he's like, or you got the American Express. No, that's the credit card, isn't it?
Yeah.
The American Airlines. It's like 1 in the front or 2 in the front, and then like 320 in the back. It was ridiculous, but
I need to see these things.
you need to. As you take a swig. Oh yeah, how you liking that Alpha King?
I actually like it.
That's good.
Normally, everything that I've had from Three Floyds, I like. but that is now like 2 things. So I mean, that's not saying a
I'm
whole
gonna
lot.
make you
It's a
drink.
phenomenal track record.
I'm 2 for 2.
I'm gonna make you drink some zombie dust, and your
What was
world's
the
gonna
first one
change.
you had?
Gumball head.
Oh, good choice.
Actually, I've had another one.
I don't like Gumball Head.
It's got like a crazy roided out rabbit on the front of the label.
Rachel, do you know?
Three Floyds. I always deal with kegs.
Mm.
Would it
Hold on.
be?
We'll do
By
some
the way,
research.
ladies and gentlemen, we are also joined by a new guest. Her name is Yayo. Ayo. What?
It's Rachel. You can call
Yeah,
me
I'm gonna
Yayo.
call you Rachel because that's the name that you were given.
By who? The government? I don't trust it.
Okay.
What if I said Odin?
The government
gave
gave
you
you
that
your name.
What's that?
Odin. Get out.
What about it? What
the
about
fuck
the
outta
name?
here.
What if Odin gave you that name?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd go with it then.
Okay, I thought you didn't know who Odin was.
No, all I heard you say was Odin, so I thought there was more.
But wait, there's more.
Let's hear it.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
I love your shirt, Tyler.
Thank you. It's Drew Barrymore.
What movie? I'm guessing Scream.
This is Scream.
Okay.
Drew Barrymore is one of those people that throughout her entire life has been hot. I can't say it well.
Oh,
After-
how about
after
E.T.?
childhood.
How about E.T.?
After childhood.
Starting at 12
Let's
years
hear some
old.
shit, Tyler.
I have a problem.
Admit some shit.
It's Rabid Rabbit. is the name.
Rabid Rabbit.
Yeah, right here it is.
They have some really cool fucking beers. I mean, they got
Oh, let me get her pulled up.
Arctic Panzer Wolf, Laser Snake.
Laser Snake is, I think, one of my favorites.
Rabbit,
I don't think
Rabbit.
Oh wait, did I?
You can't
Hey,
see
Miranda.
that Facebook.
What did I have the other night? The other night at DT Kirby's, was it Laser Snake?
Sadness.
It was Laser Snake. I had it there the other night. I've had Space Station Middle Finger too.
Big
that
fan
one's,
of Space Station.
That one's okay.
Big fan.
That one's okay. Maybe I just haven't had it on draft, but in bottle it was okay.
You have to have all these in draft, though.
Yeah.
I feel like they're so much better.
I remember the first time I had zombie dust. It was at someone's birthday party. They managed to.
Hell yeah.
They're like, yeah, go grab a beer. I had no idea who any of these people was. I was there with a girl, and she was like, hey, do you want to come with me? This is my friend's parents' birthday. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm hanging out with you. Cool. So I went there, and this person I don't know is like, hey, go inside, crack open a cold one, have a good time. I'm like, I don't know you. Okay. So I go in there, and all they had was like Coors and Bud Light and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, okay. So I
Gonna hold this till it gets warm.
basically, so I grabbed a Coors, and I'm walking around with it, drinking it, I'm sipping on it, and out of nowhere, the father of the household is like, what the hell are you doing with that? I'm like, I was told to grab a beer, so I got one. He's like, we got zombie dust on keg. I'm like, lead me to this keg.
Did you ask him to join his family?
Did you ask him to do a cake stand?
Oh man!
Wait, him or Blaine?
Keg stand of 3 Floyds. Oh my god!
I'd do it.
Yeah, I would too. I watched Nick Maxon shotgun an IPA. It's actually caught on film.
That doesn't surprise me.
well,
in the slightest.
The video we were doing, it was a promo. It was kind of a promo. It ended up being like a 15-minute long video, and it was to announce the winner of something. And they wrote each person that was participating drank like 5 beers each, and on their last beer there was a name on the bottom of the can, and so whoever finished their beer first got to that can. That was the winner of the, I guess, raffle. That was their own version of a raffle. So
I like it.
Second to last beer, they're Tony Davis. You know Tony? You know,
Probably.
yeah. He's like, yeah, man, you guys should probably shotgun that. You guys should try shotgun that. So of course they fucking like him and Nick both shotgun All Day by Founders. Good beer. I like that beer. But and Nick finishes it, and Tony's like, oh yeah, one more beer. And as soon as he says one more beer, Nick just fucking spews. I was across the garage and it splattered on me.
Was this a Saturday?
I can't remember what day it was.
Damn it. It would have been epic if somebody yelled, Saturdays are for the boys. Right as vomit was flying through the air.
Just down in a power stand.
Yes.
But
Maybe
so
a
he
leg
goes
up.
inside.
Yep.
He's out of commission for like the next 8 minutes,
Understandable.
and we're all just chilling in there. And next thing you know, he comes back in ready for more, ready for
Puke
his
and
last beer.
rally.
So Where was I going with that?
I don't know. I just yelled into the microphone.
Oh yeah, we were talking about doing a cake stand with IPA. So that was my first time drinking Zombie Dust, and I loved it right from the get-go.
I just want to level with everybody here. I am a sad example of a human being.
Well, we know.
Okay.
You don't have to level with this,
Tyler.
I just wanted to make that clear.
You say these things, but I can think of many that are way lower than you.
Which brings me to one of my topics. Panda.
Oh, our sealer panda. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Today.
What's Sealer Panda?
Tiffany. I'll name names. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck Tiffany.
Just right to it. Fuck Tiffany.
One of us did. Not in this room.
No, not in this room.
But
Joe.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Called out.
Anyway, today, last quarter, I ran up behind her and barked at her real loud and scared her. Like, she probably
She
peed.
didn't die. Well, I know she's not going to die.
She's
That's
not
why
a
we call-
fainting goat.
That means we both got her today, because I ran up behind her and went, ah! And then I went, ah! And she went, ah! And then it was... She almost got me with how loud she screamed. It was almost a double scare.
Well, the funny part about this is then, like, 20 minutes goes by, maybe 30, and she walks over to the water cooler, and she's filling up her little whatever the hell it was. And I casually strolled right up behind her and just went, boo. And she screamed louder than when I screamed right behind her the first time. So
Yeah. Okay, so backstory a little bit without going into details. So this person is, I refer to her as a panda because much like the panda, nature has done everything it possibly can
And man.
Fuck
Don't
her
forget
over.
man.
to,
And man.
and man.
Not just nature. Man.
Don't blame this all
Nature,
on nature.
nature has done everything it had in its capability to take out the panda, yet it has teetered between endangered and threatened, and just will not die. It will not give up.
I've tried.
The panda will not give up. Thanks for the plug, Nate. Live on Facebook. Always plugging. He's our
Chicka what?
He's our podfather.
Can I throw
and
gang signs on?
plugger. Throw some. Oh shit! God, you're so good at that. But yeah, so
I got both of you.
Tiffany is our sealer panda because she has like, how many times has she had an asthma attack while working?
At least
Countless.
13.
Within days of each other. She basically she started doing breathing treatments. What?
We should reenact one.
No.
You get to be the panda, though.
That's fine.
Ah!
I look the ah! I look the closest, but anyway.
So she started going to they basically said, hey, you can't come back until you're cleared with a doctor. Somehow, by miracle, she gets cleared by a doctor
In less than 24 hours.
in less than 24 hours, comes back, and so she has to start doing breathing treatments. And at some point, I heard that she had an asthma attack on her way to a breathing
She
treatment.
did. This is true.
Indeed.
Oh my god. She had an asthma attack while I was team leader once, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
You should have ignored her.
I threw her inhaler at her once.
Goddamn.
Raymond called me over, and she was having an asthma attack, and I grabbed her inhaler and tossed it, and I walked back to 14. It's really not my issue. I'm not a doctor. It could be sued.
I was that piece of shit. So like, she's having the asthma attack, and we get Matt Burner over, and he's like holding her hand and
Matt
trying to calm her
Burner.
down.
Matt.
He has the
Burner.
same amount of syllables as Matt Damon, so we can do the Team America. Matt Burner.
Matt Burner.
We have comments.
Somebody's blowing it out.
Oh my god, Jennifer. Jennifer's like, how many days has she worked there? That's the answer to how many asthma attacks she's had.
Right.
She
Not wrong, Jennifer.
honestly,
not
yeah,
wrong.
she had like an asthma attack like 3 or 4 days in a row.
Well, there's been a couple times that she's had multiple the same day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah, I remember
it's
that.
Like, it's like a build-up, like, boom, here's one.
See, like
She gets calmed down. Boom, here's
There was
another
the one where me and Brandon broke her inhaler and then made her fix it while she was having an asthma
Yeah.
attack.
My God.
My
We
inhaler
are
never
honestly
breaks.
the worst people ever.
I'm a piece of shit, so I don't give a
We
fuck
know
about
I'm a
anyone
good
else's
person,
safety.
but
We know I'm terrible.
I'm a really good person with terrible person tendencies.
Well, I was working with her on 11
taught
once.
him everything I know.
And she, like, I could hear her gasping, and I kind of, like, just looked out
Side-eyed
of the corner
her.
of my eye.
Don't make eye contact.
And she's like, get Gary. And I was like,
God
I
damn
don't want
it.
to
Right-
stop the line.
right-
Just step aside, bitch. I'll do both sides.
right there, it was like, I decided the fate of humanity. I could have totally ignored her, not pulled my light, not stopped the line, and just kept going, and nothing would have happened.
But fate stepped in. Tyler stepped in.
I kick myself in the ass every day. Literally.
I hope you wake up and feel like shit because you helped her.
Well, I feel like shit already anyway.
Well, more so.
I mean, 20 plus years of anxiety and depression. I'm pretty down there. I went lower after that day. So,
Yeah. I mean, this is a chick that like when she first started working, like we immediately noticed like her little
underbite.
trait. Well, I haven't noticed the
tongue.
underbite. The tongue, yeah. She sticks the tongue out of her side of her mouth when she's like focused. No, I don't even know if it's when she's focused on something. It just happens.
It's when she thinks.
I've got a small anecdote to throw in.
Lay it on us.
I was working with her on 11 the other day. I think it might have been yesterday. And she said, Raymond asked me if I had a tetanus shot. I said, what? And made her repeat herself right around 6 times.
Oh yeah, I love that. When I'm working behind you guys, like I'll listen to your guys' conversation. And she'll like tell you something, and you're like, what?
What? Just pretend I don't hear at least 5 times in a row.
Oh my God.
Raymond asked me if I had a tetanus shot.
It actually sounded like this. Raymond asked me if I had tetanus.
Honestly, it sounded just like Raymond.
I like Raymond.
But I said,
Raymond's
well,
a cool dude.
do you have a tetanus shot? She said, I do now. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know what else you need me to ask here.
What else do I
And
say
she
to
said,
that?
well, it's because I eat metal. And I'm like, I just closed the door and I went to the next car.
Okay, so she was training on Station 12 where they
Right.
installed the monkey tail, right?
Please call it a jig because
The
I want
jig.
to spit in her mouth every time she
Oh yeah,
says
she calls
monkey
it that.
tail.
I just wanted to
Just
say monkey
spit
tail.
all the mucus I have right into her nose hole.
Well,
That would arouse some.
so okay, for those
Just
listening,
saying.
Mostly her.
for those listening, we have like these little metal jig things that we install onto the tailgates of cars so we can lift and lower it with ease. So she was learning how to install this, and because she like when she focuses on something, she fucking has her tongue out. She had her mouth basically wide open, and while she was inserting a screw into it, bolt, screw, whatever,
Bolt.
and
Well, hold on.
so metal
Facebook,
shavings.
Put your hand out. Put your hand out. Turn it over. Proceed.
So metal shavings were falling off of this jig and into her mouth, and she was like, "I can't." Every time I do that, metal gets in my mouth. And I'm like, "Well, close your fucking mouth."
And then came,
So she then proceeds to every time she installs a jig, she holds her breath. It's so bad.
inhaler.
It's so bad.
Well, so long story short, she
Oh
said,
shit, Jacob! That piece of shit Jacob's watching.
who's Jacob?
Jacob,
Jake?
Jacob.
our piece of shit temp.
You piece of shit. I hope you had a good day.
Yeah.
Our piece of shit temp.
Yeah. So she said, well, I went to the doctor and they gave me a tetanus shot anyway. And I said, I don't... And I just closed the door and went to the next car.
I've told you guys.
Did you slam it, or did you just close it really slowly
It
while
is
maintaining
actually-
eye contact
It's
with her?
one that I slammed, and then, funny enough, Raymond was on the next station, and he literally... I pulled my light, and he stopped and turned and goes... And I'm like, I have my light pulled! And then he stopped the line and fixed it, and I wanted to go karate kick him in the teeth.
But he did fix it.
Well, there's no reason to fucking... My light pulled, Raymond, you old nice man that I sing love songs to.
He was trying to communicate with you.
Every time I work with him, I sing 90s R&B songs to him.
But you
I
can't
like
hear
that.
it. He's deaf. He's deaf.
Does he ever lock eyes with you?
I think he heard me
and
once
then he hears
looked
what you're
really
saying?
slowly to the side, and then he didn't look at me the rest of the quarter. So I think he heard me at one point.
I always like
I
it.
didn't stop.
I always like it when I'm up on 14 with literally anyone, and he's down on 15 right next to me, and I'm being belligerent and I'm screaming, and every now and then, like, I catch him just looking at me with pure disgust and shame.
Oh, I know.
Can
It's
you
like,
imagine if he could actually hear us, how disgusted he'd be?
how do you know he doesn't?
Oh, that's the scary thing. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know what
He would
can
respond
and can't
more
hear.
because I sometimes talk shit to him about him.
Maybe he just accepts you for who you are,
I wish he wouldn't.
and he doesn't
I
take
prefer when people don't.
and he doesn't take it personally.
I wish he would. I'm pissed.
I was mad when I got here.
Anyways, guys,
was more
guys,
mad.
have I told you my very first conversation with Tiffany?
So I
Please
don't
tell
know
us
that I
again.
would care to hear it, but go ahead.
Okay, so it's right after lunch, and I am already like completely unsatisfied with my life because I know I have to work with her.
So it's status quo.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
every day.
So I'm sitting there. We're on station 16, and I'm working. We're working. I'm doing everything I can to just do my job. I'm typically a quiet guy, anyways, when I work.
Unless you work with me.
Yeah, like
Rachel,
and Joe are the only people I really talk to. Or no, not Joe, Brandon. Joe, he talks.
Yeah.
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 Joe, you're the talker in this relationship.
I don't know if he's still watching or not. Probably not. That's Jennifer.
Jacob said, fuck you.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. I got to work in 1-5 today because of you. I appreciate it.
Jacob, just always know that I'm better than you at life.
Tyler will always be better than you.
And I'm pretty bad at everything.
Go fuck yourself, Jacob.
Anyway, so I'm working with her, and I'm just being quiet. I'm just working, doing everything I can to, not talk to her because I don't want to talk to her. I have this superiority complex where I think
We've noticed.
We know.
yeah, if I know you're dumber than me, I don't want anything to do with you. Fact of life with me.
America.
Anyway, so she just starts striking up small talk.
We have 407 views at the moment.
Holy shit. God damn. We are kicking ass.
It's these biceps, bro. Not yours.
Mine.
Combination
Look
of
at
her,
these traps.
the combination of her biceps and my Drew Barrymore shirt is
It's the
carrying this
It's
podcast
the
right
ripped
now.
knees in my jeans,
Yep.
too. It's got me aroused.
I have to tell you something.
Looking at my own knees.
I'm a Puritan. I need. Oh God,
Please.
blasphemy!
And the socks
Cover
over
yourself.
my pants with unzipped boots
Cover
is really
yourself.
killing it
Can
right
you show
now.
a little ankle?
No, I got tall socks on. I
God
can't
damn
show
it!
any
We
ankle.
literally just explained this, Blaine.
Honestly, Dick.
The phantom in the room, however, is showing some ankle on. If this was like
I shouldn't have
if this
looked.
was
I
like-
shouldn't have looked.
if this was like 1917, like fuck, I would have the hugest erection right now.
Wait, you don't?
I mean, I did for you.
Wait.
Am I the only one
Wait, I
that's
was gonna
aroused
say-
at this point? How about you? She's been there.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so she starts making small talk with me, and by small talk, I mean she does this. There's a street in What, Tyler?
Every time I hear this story, it is the same level of funny. Proceed with the chlorophyll.
So she goes, in Rensselaer, there's a street named Blaine Street. I'm like,
It's the Blaining.
no, it's not the Blaine.
That's where that movie would take place, though, is in fucking Rensselaer.
Oh God.
Yep. Rental Tucky.
The Blaining has been discussed on Journey into Comics. We won't talk about it right now on my podcast. That's a story. And my girlfriend, she's heard it referenced many times. I'm like, oh yeah.
Wait,
the
you've never
Blaining.
explained it to her?
No, not yet. I'm waiting. That's something for after we tie the knot, and she can't escape me.
So it is confirmed. I knew it. I'm good at this.
Anyway, so she's like, there's a street in Rensselaer named Blaine Street. I'm like, okay. I do everything to shut her down, to let her know I am not wanting to talk.
0% investment in this
The
conversation.
sad,
0%.
the
I am usually Mr. 30 to 40%. No, there's 0% investment.
The sad thing is, if you don't acknowledge her, she just keeps going.
I know. It's like Richard. If you don't acknowledge...
And Joe.
Oh, yeah. If you, it's like... It's
I
like
love
Richard...
you to death, Joe, but good God, man. Take a breath.
Jennifer said she loved getting trained by Raymond. Silent training is the best. Don't know if I'm doing it right. Just go with it.
Yeah.
Jacob said he's trying to currently fuck himself. It's not quite working. Exasperated face.
Try harder.
Of course you would suck at fucking yourself. God, you're supposed to be the best at fucking yourself, but you're not.
Come on,
because you're
Jacob.
the worst temp ever. Worst temp ever.
Worse than me.
19th
and I'm a super
19-year-old ever.
Jesus fuck.
Anyway, back to my story.
Sorry.
I'm like, okay. That's it. Okay. Keep working. Another car goes by, and she goes...
I can't help it. It's great.
You can visualize it, right?
Well, and part of the reason I can visualize it so well is because
I'm a great storyteller.
Well,
that's mediocre at best.
Yeah, I'm one of the few people.
Just wait till you hear the story of the blanning from me. I can tell a story.
I'm one of the few people that actually conversates with her.
I know.
I do.
Well, I said few people. I didn't
because
say only one.
You two are sick individuals that entertain yourself with it.
We're smarter than her.
I used to be a lot colder, more hateful person than I am right now. Like, my rage was on the outside all the time.
Am I you as a younger person?
Yes. And not the inside. So, the last couple years, I've kind of been on this personal journey of not being a total dickbag all the time. And, I humor her, and because I really do feel bad for her. I mean, seriously.
I did till she tried to fuck Tom over.
Yeah. No. I don't disagree with you there. I have no sympathy for people like that. But at the same time, if I just humor her a little bit, it just makes the quarter go by that much faster, you know?
Yeah.
So even though it is a little bit selfish on my part, it makes her day a little bit better because she did con somebody into a conversation. So, see, I said I keep my rage on the inside. It peeks out every now and then. I was in a pretty bad mood today. Sorry, everybody.
I was too. I was pretty sour most of the day.
Both of us were.
But anyway,
going back. Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack your soapbox.
you're gonna start laughing again. Every car, because this is car by car. Yep. I'm telling you.
I guarantee it.
So next car, she goes, "Yeah, it's spelled just the way you spell it." I'm like, that's.
I couldn't hold it back.
I'm like, that's cool.
How many ways can you spell it?
There are several ways to spell Blaine, 3.
But they're stupid.
Hold on.
First of all, Jacob said he might as well
Here's
off
your
himself.
participation trophy.
BLANE. There's that one. There's the way you spell mine, which is INE. BLAINE.
The inferior way.
Inferior, yeah.
That is the
that is
the
best.
complex and best way. Actually, I think that's it. Oh, hey, Drew Barrymore is on my TV.
Son of a bitch.
She did really manage to stay very attractive.
I talked about Selma Hayek in the last episode being always and forever will be my number one.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore's in the top 3 for me. I just can't help it.
She used to be for me.
Who has superseded her?
Oh, I mean, Jennifer Lawrence for sure.
That's new age.
Yeah, but she's still...
This is all-time top 10. She's in my top 3.
Oh, fuck. Right on. Anyway, so, next car. She's like, yeah, my niece and nephew live over by there.
She's told me that.
I'm like, okay.
I wish she'd stop telling everyone where her niece and nephew live.
Yeah, no shit.
All I said was right on.
We have child predators working with us.
Yeah. Not wrong at all.
And I'm not even just talking about Jacob.
Anyway, so I was like, right on. Next car comes. She goes, yeah. This is the best part of the fucking story.
Don't let me down right now.
This is the end of the story, because she goes, yeah, I'd have a lot more nieces and nephews, but my sister got 6 abortions.
I have to go.
And that's where my attention was gained.
That's where she got you.
I was like, what? That's where I actually looked at her as, I stopped working and I was like, what? wait, what?
You gave her the satisfaction of eye contact?
Yeah.
She offered me beef jerky today. Sorry, I felt so
But, like,
uncomfortable.
Did you take it?
No.
Oh, thank God.
She's just one of those people that just does not understand how to be social. And so she'll just blurt anything out, like anything that should not be, that people just don't need to know.
Well, and a lot of it doesn't
like
even
the
have
stink toe, the rot toe.
We'll get there. It doesn't even have to be factual. Like the time that she told me, we're just bebopping along. It's like first or second quarter in the morning.
Let's hear the car by car.
Dead silence. Okay, car 1, car 2, silence. We go like 10 cars without saying a word. I didn't even look at her. In its essence, she didn't exist to me at that time.
Yes.
I was just doing my thing.
See, I really lucked out because, like, her entire first month or so that she was there, I was everywhere else but Sealer 2.
Right.
I think I only was there for a minute while she was there, and then we were both 1-5.
And I mean, there was like that one or 2 days that I was team leader and had to deal with her dying and not dying.
But anyway, so like car 12, okay? I'm just doing my thing, and we get to the back. It was on station 16 I'm brushing the hatch. And a lot of times when I work with her, I brush the whole hatch. Otherwise, we'll be, like, in PVC because,
Yeah.
she's, like, gasping for air and she can't keep up. And she tries and eats the, like, hatch jig and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
so,
there's that.
Yeah.
But she looks over at me, and I can tell, like, she really wants to say something. So I look at her, eye contact, and she goes, "I bought a penis."
Yes!
Oh my God! Yes,
Yes!
Tell the story. Tell the story. I love the wording.
I haven't heard the actual story yet. I was in 1-5 for all of this.
I always love the wording
Bits
of this.
and pieces made it down my way.
I bought a penis.
And this is
All I
the
heard
look
was
I
it
have
was
on my
called
face,
Joe.
like, what? I bought a penis. I bought a big dildo.
Thank God for Tiffany.
And I'm just like, I'm completely flabbergasted just looking at her, and I just went,
I need an adult.
I walked away, and I came back, and she's like, "Yeah, I went to one of them pure romance parties."
Oh my God.
And
Have you been to one of those? They're fun.
And I said, "Yeah, that's cool. Those can be
I don't know
fun."
who invited her. I would never.
It was just her by herself.
She threw it herself. Only one that showed up.
But anyway, so she's like, "Yeah, I went to one of
glad you're
them
all
pure
yourself.
romance parties," and she's looking at me with like just an unlimited amount of happiness, which you never see from her because like she's almost as miserable as us. She's like
Yeah.
basically trapped in her own self.
But she's got that such a level of like childlike hope for life because
She just
6 abortions.
she had 6
she's
abortions.
seeking so much approval though that it's sometimes I just want to just let her down the way my father let me down.
A lot of times I just want to.
That's enough.
There.
Can't
But
touch too long.
okay, I'm sorry. But she's looking at me like waiting for that
So awkward.
waiting for that approval. And I said, "Yeah." And then she proceeded to tell me that she is hosting one of these pure romance parties
What?
soon. Yeah.
Who is she going to invite?
I'm gonna go.
Oh my God, Rachel.
I'm gonna go.
It may have
Send
already
me with an undercover mic. I'm going.
it may have already happened. We're not sure yet. But
I didn't do anything
the
fun.
look on her face was like she was getting rich. I mean, she was really working up to it. "Do you want to come to my party?"
No, did she invite
No,
you?
she didn't say it, but she wanted to really bad.
I wish she would.
And then as soon as the quarter was done, I sprinted over to Brandon with my short stubby legs and uncoordinatedness. And I said, "Hey, guess what Tiffany just said?" And Brandon's pretty tired in the morning.
Yeah, and
He's not excited to be there at first.
He's also very jaded of a lot of things.
Yeah. So he like
He's heard it all at this
he's
point.
got
He's
he's
like,
got the
"God
red
damn it."
he's got the he needs to get some clear eyes because they're pretty bad in the morning. And he looks over at me and he's like, "What did she say now?" And I said, "She told me she bought a penis." and the look on his face was just pure sadness. Not that I had heard it.
He carries too much empathy in him.
Not that I had heard it. Not that she had told me that she did it, but that I had told him that I heard it from her.
God damn.
Good God.
Sealer Panda.
I'm so sweaty.
Wait, is this a side effect of being aroused or something else?
Well, it's a surprise at this point.
All right.
To me and everyone else.
Okay.
Okay, so we obviously we can't just keep talking about work because there's going to be a bunch of people listening to this. I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Like normal.
Yeah, this is true. So I want to move on to something that I had planned.
Ermagerd?
Yeah.
I
I want us to sit and okay. So get your phones and pull up some Ermagerd memes.
Okay.
And we're gonna read them.
I want to
If
do
my
this.
phone tries to connect me to your Wi-Fi one more time, I'm gonna throw it through the window.
Why don't you just
don't
turn
you-
your
why don't
fucking
you have
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi?
off,
I
Rachel?
have. It won't stop turning back on.
It's good Wi-Fi.
Maybe you shouldn't have an iPhone.
You're not wrong.
Am I ever?
So we're gonna read these. We're gonna find them and read them as we see them. That was a solid snort.
Good God,
That
Ethel!
was a solid
That was
snort.
an inhale.
Wow.
Ethel, did the hogs get out
I
again?
just got the vacuum whooping cough. I couldn't stop it. Ermagerd lunchpreneurs.
I'll go ahead. And, okay, so here, I'm gonna start with my favorite. God damn
I don't even know how to pronounce it. Lunchpreneurs.
Learn your bro.
Okay, they clearly didn't follow the meme right, but
No,
whatever.
but it's
It works.
awesome.
It works. So this is my favorite of all time. Hermagerd, Mersh for Dirters!
Merch for turters.
Mersh for turters. Alright, here's mine. Oh my God, Christmas present!
What is it?
Christmas present!
Hermagerd, Murder Warfare!
Ermagerd, Berber, Herper,
For a second there, I was almost happy.
Oh my God! This is gonna be a challenge. So this is Mary Poppins. You know it's coming.
Wait, Yondu or just regular
Oh my
Mary
God!
Poppins?
Good luck, bub.
This is what. Oh yeah, it has the whole thing. It has the whole thing. Here we go. Internet, this is for you. Ermagerd! Supercar
Heritage!
Herders.
Heritage!
Alright, here's mine.
Let's explain the heritage thing, please. Back to work.
We did last episode.
Did we?
Yeah, we did a little bit. Alright. Quick
I have
backstory
one
here.
for Nate.
Alright, quick backstory here. We used to work with this, like, semi-handicapped redneck. And I'm talking about the mental variety, not physically.
Well, I thought he was just retarded the way he walked. Turns out he got ran over. Long story.
Yep. Anyway, so him and like two of our other coworkers got into a political / racial / anything that you could argue about debate. And he was talking about the Confederate flag and his goddamn heritage. So now every day we just kind of run around the sealer deck yelling heritage.
It takes me by surprise a lot, and I will give a little start.
The thing is,
The
like,
South
I'll
will
listen to
rise
it.
again.
I'll just be working. I'll be working, just minding my own business, and out of nowhere, heritage, like it's somewhere on the deck, and I'm like, and it just brings a smile to my face
Because you think about Greg, or because we're making
because
fun
it's
of Greg?
just so out of nowhere for me.
All right, fair enough.
I just opened beer number 2, and this is Foggy Geezer from Three Floyds.
Never had it.
It's okay. We had it on Brews with Dudes last night. Speaking of that, like, since that show's airing this coming Saturday, it'll be like a week ago actually, no. Okay, so it'll be the Saturday following this episode, I think. Whatever, time travel, whatever. So I said on that episode that this episode of Podcastrophe was going to be a really good one.
Say episode one more
One
time.
more fucking time episode.
I will smite you.
But yeah, we had this beer on it. It was okay. I had this at the show last week.
Wait, what episode was it?
Did you say episode?
I said episode.
Okay.
That's my first time.
This beer's okay.
Feeling like the
try it.
first time.
I opened it up. I bought it for Brews with Dudes, and then I didn't bring it because I wanted to bring a beer that no one else has had yet.
I like that.
It's all right. It's
There's
not bad.
chapstick on there now, and I'm not sorry about it.
It's whatever.
I have an Ermagerd for Nate Vanderwall.
Let's.
Ermagerd, Bernerners in pajamas. I want him to see it. Oh, can't see it.
Guess what, Rachel? It
Either
sucks
way,
to
it's
suck.
Bananas in pajamas for you.
All right, I got one too, and then Oh my God, Grumpy Cat.
What was that?
Grumpy Cat.
Ermagerd.
Grumpy Cat. Here
I'm trying to find a good one. Trying to find a good one.
Is it okay? Real quick, is it bad that when I look at Tiffany, this is what I see?
Blobfish.
I'm gonna level with you, Tyler. I have seen that when looking at her.
That means we're connected.
Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Ermagerd, Starbucks, Gertie Merker, Fuck. I don't even fucking. It's Hillary in Starbucks, and it's.
Day Merkler Day for Burger Burma.
Yes.
We have 579 views.
Awesome.
Basically famous.
I appreciate the view update.
Thank you, Nate Phillips, for that.
Ermagerd, Mr. Bernard Public.
Can we look at my awkward eyebrow in this frozen live video?
I want to show you this, like this.
Ermagerdin. Anyway,
This is like at work today. Just real quick, I was like trying to jot stuff down on my phone, and I put Panda in starred. Like I starred Panda. That was the topic.
that was some good conversation we had about Panda, the sealer panda, the one who just won't die.
True, honest question though. Just getting back to the Panda real quick. Like in the order of things that you like truly loathe, like whales, real pandas, the sealer panda. Like, what is the hierarchy there? Is the sealer panda number one?
Oh no, I don't know.
You hate the fucking whales more than sealer
I
panda?
really fucking hate whales.
Did a whale
Can we
try and
talk
have
about
sex
Mammy
with
Gill?
What?
Mammy Gill.
What's Mammy
you?
Gill?
Ooh, Mammy Gill.
Gladys.
Ethel.
Doris.
Oh, Doris.
Gertrude.
Okay. Let's talk
First
about
of all, her
Tiffany's-
taking a noser off 14
Panda Mom.
just fucking gets me.
I was
every
really
time.
sad because I was down in the pilot room when that happened.
Yeah,
I was in the shitter.
You son of a bitch.
I was in the shitter. I come
God
back.
damn you.
I come back. And
You had a choice.
Okay, so I come back and everything's normal. Nothing's going on. And cars go by, minutes go by. It's almost the end of the day. Teresa, our team leader, comes up and asks, "Hey, do you want to stay over and redo 14?" I was like, "No." Well, no, she didn't say that. She's like, "Do you want to stay over?" I'm like, "No." She starts to walk away, and I'm like, "For what?" I thought it was like second shift, like stay over for second shift or something. I just wanted to know. I wasn't going to do it anyways,
Right.
but
Just being nosy.
satisfy my curiosity. And she's like, "Oh, we got to redo 14." I'm like, "What do you mean redo it?" She's like, "Well, Doris fell off." I'm like, "What?" She had to tell me the story. She's like, "Yeah, while you were in the bathroom." I'm like, "Why did I have to go to the bathroom?" And I didn't even go to the bathroom. I mean, I took
Did you masturbate?
I took like a quick 20-second shit and like sat there for another 12 minutes.
Destroying my life.
I wish I could shit.
Ever since the incident.
Goddamn heritage.
But yeah, so I come back and it's just everything's business as usual. But apparently, I didn't even notice Doris
I
was
guess
gone.
Nate yelled at her to get off of it.
Yeah,
the
because he thought
emergency thing.
he was.
Hey,
she-
Brandon,
Why is she
tell her
sitting there?
tell her she can't sit there.
So there's like an emergency bumper on the side of the station so that if you touch this or hit it in any sort of way, it stops the line.
And you barely have to bump that son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, you can breathe on it and it'll just
I
stop
don't
the
know. I
line.
test it a lot of the times, and I'll bump it with my shins, and nothing happens.
You're a son of a bitch.
Well, I get bored.
Such is life.
See how far my toes can go out on it before it
And-
stops.
So the line had already stopped, but
Play
she
down
decides
the
to
line
sit
stops.
down on this, and Nate is just like, "What's she doing? She's sitting on. You can't sit there. Get up!" And keep in mind, I'm telling this story because I was told this story. I didn't
Bleed
witness
somewhere
this.
else.
Fucking pussy.
We ain't got time to bleed.
I was about to say that. Yeah, Predator.
Oh, Jesse Ventura, you
Oh, yeah.
beautiful son
Hey,
of a
you know
bitch.
what his name in that movie was?
Blaine?
Yes.
Yeah,
What
I
up?
fucking remember. Don't fucking
What
challenge me.
Did you know there's a street in Rensselaer? Plain Street.
No.
It's a part of my heritage.
I wonder if anyone's nieces and nephews live near there. God, I
Probably.
feel wrong for saying that.
Oh my god.
Totally out of context, I'm uncomfortable.
Mother of God.
I need to fiddle with something.
There you go, blind Blaine. Ah. All right. Anyway,
Tom shined a flashlight in my eyes today and asked if it gave me flashbacks.
I saw. I witnessed.
Tom
giggled.
told me, he's like, "Hey, third quarter, you're going to prep deck." And I just looked at him and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?"
You're not my group. But
Rachel.
words.
Come on. Yeah, like he's not our group leader anymore, technically, is he?
No.
Matt
So
Burner.
he's not our boss anymore.
Matt
So he tells
Burner.
me this. I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" But I went down to prep deck anyway.
And then you got karate chop down the prep deck.
Oh my god, prep deck. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. So Tyler, next topic. What you got for us?
Shawarma.
Shawarma. Let's hear it. I gotta hear this.
What is the nation's fascination with shawarma all of a sudden?
What
Avengers.
is- I don't know what shawarma is.
It's
I don't
Middle
either.
Eastern food.
I don't either.
Oh, okay. Just for the
It
viewers.
got mentioned
We
in the
are in
movie
Indiana.
Avengers
You did.
in 2012 because Tony Stark wakes up from falling from space. Spoiler alerts from 5 years ago. Tony Stark, Iron Man, fucking saves America and the world from an alien invasion.
Almost
Falls-
sacrificing himself. For
Falls to
humanity.
the earth. The Hulk wakes him up and he's like, "Is anybody in the mood for shawarma? I could go for some shawarma." And then there's this deleted after scenes credit,
Where they're all
after
eating
credits
shawarma.
scene, and they're all just sitting there eating shawarma.
Can we talk about deleted scenes real quick?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm sorry, I got the hand. Go ahead.
No, I'm preparing myself for this talk.
Have you seen the alternate ending to I Am Legend?
Yeah. It was neato.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Just-
the fuck? I Am Legend? That was like almost 10
No, I
years
just
ago.
saw it the other day, and I'm like, wow, it's another Berenstein thing. And then I found out it was just a fucking alternate ending. That's all I had.
Good God.
All right.
All right.
And
Shawarma.
I own the movie.
Shawarma is a
as well.
Levantine meat preparation where lamb, chicken, turkey, beef, veal, or mixed meats
God damn it, that looks good.
are placed on a spit and may be grilled as long as a day. So basically what shawarma is your typical Euro orientation. They take a combination in Europe. It is still primarily veal and lamb, or almost all lamb. In the U.S., it's a combination of everything because we're picky.
Pieces of shit.
We can't kill
Oh.
baby.
Even though they taste better.
Yeah. But so they put this meat on the spit with a little burner behind it. Matt Burner.
Matt Burner.
Matt Burner.
It spins around in a circle for hours upon end, and they put it closer to the heat or farther away, depending on how cooked it is. And then they take this super awesome meat shaver. I wish I had one, because I would just shave meat like right into my
I'd
mouth.
shave myself.
Okay, all right.
Your face was like,
But
It was stuck like that
Frozen.
for a long time.
yeah.
But and then they
It's a
shave it
screenshot.
into something. Shawarma, a lot of times, you get a shawarma plate where it's just the meat on top of rice and a menagerie of other things. But you can also get it in like a Lebanese burrito. So, but
So-
I don't understand Greek food, Middle Eastern food in general, and Greece is obviously Europe, but it's all basically the same food. what is the fascination world with Greek food all of a sudden?
Can I
2012 till now.
Can I just say, I think that this is a false belief of yours because I didn't even know what shawarma was until today.
Well, we are in Indiana.
Earned. Nate said he loved my bananas and pajamas.
Yes.
Oh, so he's watching?
Well, I said it to him.
You said it to
I didn't know
him.
if he was watching.
God damn it! You
he's
need to
not
make him watch
watching.
the podcast. Who are we flipping off?
Nate, that's not watching.
Oh. Look at my forearm.
Nate
Look at that
Vanderwall, not Phillips. Nate Phillips, you're still cool.
I don't
You
know
are a
Nate
cool
Phillips,
dude.
But hey.
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 Is he the
So
one that runs the
we
Lafayette
had,
Theater?
huh?
Is he the one that runs the Lafayette Theater?
No, that's Nate Pintock.
Okay.
Nate Phillips is one of the head honchos at Journey into Comics Network. He is the host of Journey into Comics, Journey into Wrestling, Foodies Watching Movies, and the Voice of Survival podcast. Plug.
But the whole
plug.
reason I brought this up is I really just wanted to gauge if this is something that I'm just hating upon, because I love that food. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll smash a plate of it right now.
I won't. I'm picky. I'm a picky eater.
Because you're a basic bitch.
Yeah, like
Right, Miranda? That's
speaking of food though, I lured Rachel in here because
Wait, was that a lie?
that was a lie.
Holy fuck! I was so excited.
So,
wait, what are we cooking?
He texted me when I was on my way here because
I wanted to make sure you'd come here.
Late. If you want me somewhere at a certain time, tell me at least that it's, like if you want me here at 5, tell me to be here at 4. I'll be here at 5. So he texted me. He's like, Miranda's making steak and potatoes with asparagus, and that's by far my favorite food in the entire world. Steak, potatoes, and asparagus.
I played to your weaknesses. I know.
You're a son of a bitch.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you came.
You're also really smart.
She did say she would make it. I don't have
Again,
I don't
you
have
son
any
of
that
a
stuff here.
bitch.
I don't have any of that stuff here.
I'm pissed.
I'm pissed because she's pissed.
Thank you.
We're rabbling.
Oh, God damn it. It's going to be a rabble in the streets.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
So,
Ew.
Rachel.
Ew.
So we had a moment during this whole shawarma talk where
Bub.
he said menagerie.
Menagerie.
And like I was menagerie and I was about to comment on it, but then I heard you going menagerie over there like whispering, and I'm like, oh my God.
I was whispering into the mic and I said 10 points.
Rachel, you and I, we've been friends for over a year now.
Yes.
And our friendship started
That's a
off
loose term.
our friendship started off very strong because we realized we are the same person.
I am you.
And you are me, and we are one.
Sorry.
You know what I've realized in my
Hashtag not sorry.
short time at the old Subaru?
Call it the soup. We know.
I'm better than you at everything.
Are you?
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Prove it. Cool.
Are you better than me? Yes.
How are you better than me, Tyler?
First of all, Drew Barrymore on a shirt.
Cool.
Then again, you have a church on fire.
I do, and it says
That
stay
makes
lit.
me happy.
Stay lit.
We're going to burn your women and rape your churches.
So,
Anyway,
our very first time working together, we were on Station 15, and I remember we just started talking, and you made a face. And I immediately...
Can we recreate this face?
I can. I'll do it. So, we're sitting there talking, and I don't know why you made the face. I can't remember why. But, like, we're talking, and this is the moment I realized we were the same person, because you made this face.
Yes.
And I'm like... And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, I am the only person I know that makes that face. For those listening, you need to watch this.
You can't
If
really
you're-
see Rachel.
yeah.
You can see her knees. There we go.
I'm going to kill myself later for that.
My beard hides a lot
Wait,
of my
wasn't
face.
that already
but
your plan?
Yes. I'm going to headbutt the sidewalk until I'm dead later.
One thing we know, no one wins in a headbutt.
Step
Except
one.
for me, because that was my plan.
Step 1, headbutt the sidewalk. Step 2, repeat.
Repeat until pulp.
Until mushy and center.
Oh wow.
That's how we like it.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Texted Nate, told him we were talking about him. He said, I hope it was about promoting ass.
Good old Nate Vanderwall.
Nathaniel Paul Vanderwall. He's not watching.
I know.
I wish he was. I wish he was.
Remember at one point I asked you if we were going to be friends and you said no, and I just said okay and walked to the next car.
What? Did I?
I think it's because I said I like Nickelback.
I
still like Nickelback.
I don't recall any of this.
That's fine. I will fight people in the streets over it, but I don't hate Nickelback.
I won't fight shit.
Bet.
I like old Nickelback.
After this. Yeah, old Nickelback.
And from
do
what
they still make music?
Yeah, they do. They've come out with new music in the last year.
I'm gonna say old Nickelback because I haven't heard anything.
This last CD, Feed the Machine, I heard the single Feed the Machine, and it wasn't terrible.
Intriguing.
It sounded kind of like Breaking Benjamin a tad, which I'm okay with. I never listened to it again after that initial listen, but
is that because of the bleeding from your ears, or?
No, I'm serious. It wasn't a bad song. Honestly, like it's okay. So they came out for all the right reasons. I know names of albums, unfortunately.
There was Dark Horse.
Dark Horse is where I fucking hated them. I heard Dark Horse and I'm like, okay, I get it. I get why everybody hates this. I'm done with it.
Well, I have more reason why I started hating Nickelback at Dark Horse.
Let's hear it.
So, high school wrestling. My coach at the time
Heavy breathing.
had a little boom box that he put in the corner of the wrestling room, and Dark Horse came out. Dark Horse came out. He was a little guy, big into Nickelback, and he cranks his CD up to 11, and I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. I didn't hate Nickelback at the time, and then that one CD played on repeat to the point where the CD got so hot. The sound started to distort, but the music kept playing. So it was like Nickelback, but all their voices are high-pitched, and the speed of the music is increasing a little bit. And they didn't turn it off. They just let it keep going. And that was every practice for hours on end. If we went to do something somewhere else, he would pick his little boom bob, his little boom box up, and we would bebop to another location, and he would set it down and hit play, and it just never stopped.
It never stopped.
I still hear it at night sometimes.
So you two went to the same school together. Did you ever cross paths at all?
I was an a-hole. I don't remember you.
I was drunk or on Xanax. I don't remember.
Hey,
high
I was
school.
probably on Xanax too.
So we don't remember anything.
No.
Okay.
I remember.
I was just mean and hateful to everyone.
It was a shot in the dark.
Of all 4 years, I remember probably roughly 6 months collectively. So
she remembers my wife though.
Yeah, she was a TA in my class for a couple of years. Might have been just a month because.
Right.
Who knows?
Time.
But yeah, I remember his wife.
She was a TA? Like what?
She was a teacher's assistant.
At McCutcheon? Or what?
Yeah. In one of the classes.
Is she older than you, Tyler? She's a senior.
No, you could be a TA at any age.
Oh, okay.
Just
I don't know these
if
details.
If you had like a free period, you could TA for a teacher.
Yeah, I did
go
that.
hang out with them. Yeah.
I did that.
She was
Never
in
mind.
Miss Cox's class.
Mm-hmm.
By I did that, I mean so I was
nice
my
try, Blaine.
art teacher's assistant for my study hall period, and fuck off. And by a teacher's assistant, I didn't do jack shit. She's like, hey, just hang out.
All right, bet.
This is
pretty much what we did.
I was in order to be like a teacher, I guess a TA you had to actually have them for a class, and so like I had her for photography and digital, and it was digital photography, and so she gave us one assignment that year. She never collected it, and 3 weeks after it was due, she still hadn't collected it, and she just started delegating because she was also head of the yearbook. She was like the person in charge of yearbook staff. So she's just started delegating like yearbook stuff to us, which took all of 5 minutes whenever she did. Like, hey, go help this yearbook staff person with this. Hey, go do this. So study hall came around, and I'd be like, hey, can I just be her go to her class and be her assistant? Yeah, sure. Need me to do anything? Nope, go hang out. All right. So that was 2 quarters every day. And we were on block scheduling, I think. So, like, that's like 4 hours out of every day that I didn't do
Just
jack
dicked around.
fucking shit. Every now and then they'd give her like some kind of like advertisement thing to do. Like, we would make posters and stuff for events around the school, and she'd be like, "Hey, Blaine, do this." I'd be like, "Okay, I guess I'm gonna go do that." And so I made a lot of our school's shit, like the ads and posters for our events. Yep, that's my story.
Thanks for that riveting retelling of your high school experience.
Yep.
Rachel and I really appreciated that.
I took a nice
Jennifer
nap.
also appreciated it. She says, "Cool story, bro."
Miranda
Glad you're
cares
still
even
watching.
less.
Glad you're still watching.
But, yeah, that old high school, miserable experience. We all got quiet. I don't like it.
Okay, so funny thing. So my ex-girlfriend Kylie, she recently got hired on full time, went to night shift, and she's in Sealer 1.
I've seen her a couple times. We gave each other a wave.
Yeah, she's in Sealer 1, and so the other day, a person who will not be named asked me, "Hey, is she crazy? Is that your crazy ex?" I'm like, "Yeah, she used to be crazy. She's pretty cool now."
Name names. Don't be a pussy.
I'm not gonna name names because I'm not telling her,
Bitch.
because I'm not trying to start shit
Bitch.
yet.
Bitch.
So he's like, "Hey, she's your crazy ex, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Is she the one that tried to like do a pregnancy scare on you? I'm like, "No, that's a different crazy." And he's like, "Okay, well, what kind of crazy is she?" I'm like, she's pretty cool now. She's not crazy." And she's like, "Well, I'm trying to hook my buddy up." I'm like, "Okay." Well, she's not really into the whole hookup thing, like, and I didn't want to fuck her over. I didn't want somebody to fuck her over because she's my friend. And he's like, "Just answer the question. What kind of crazy is she?" I'm like, I just left it alone. I screenshotted all that shit and I sent it to her without his name. And she will not leave me alone about who it is. She like keeps asking me like, "Is it this person? Is it this person?" I'm like, nah.
Well, I do have to, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but you just said you didn't want to start the shit yet. You basically started it already.
By sending it to her, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Well, no, I was just saying, hey, look out.
I mean-
like, don't ever say I don't fucking look out for you. And I'm not a friend of yours because I do this shit. But, yeah.
True friends don't seek the satisfaction of doing those things. They just do them.
Yeah, I did. I just did it. And I sent those screenshots and what?
Facts.
Fuck you, Rachel.
I don't know that I'm going to stand for this.
Thank you.
So, Tyler, next subject. What do you got?
Well, we never really hashed out the whole shawarma thing.
Okay.
Just real quick. I mean, obviously it's a really short topic, but have we gotten to, like, last episode I talked about how far we've fallen as a species and how utterly pathetic the human race is. Have we gotten to the point on where we'll just find anything that's not normal and then praise it as the greatest thing in all of creation?
Yeah.
Is that where we're at right now?
Sounds about right.
What's your thoughts?
I need you to repeat it. I wasn't paying attention.
Honestly,
I know.
I do too. I was just going with the flow.
You lost me.
I started checking out
okay.
the live
I want to
feed.
have input.
Shawarma, anything that's super popular at any given time. Have we gotten to the point of where we just pick something randomly and then basically worship it?
Like purple hair.
Well, I mean, your purple hair is pretty flame. Flip it. Fuck yes.
Under a hat.
That's all right. You just flip the side of it. So, but God, humanity is depressing.
It can be.
Not that
So,
I'm
yeah,
depressed enough.
I think
you know?
we do just pick things and then idolize them because we're bored as a species. Dolan Trump has let us down. So we have nothing else to go with that. I just saw him on your thing. And he's letting me down as we speak, so.
Classic GIF. GIF.
Yeah. My next little
Hold on 1 second. Age-old argument.
son of a bitch
GIF or GIF?
GIF.
gets GIF.
Thank you.
Like,
The person who created
It
it
says it's GIF.
says it's GIF, and
But
he
he's
is
wrong.
wrong.
yeah.
Like
My opinion is fact.
I am a god, so I say
am me.
I am the god.
I'm
And
a
I
poor
say
excuse
Biff.
of a living creature, so. But anyway, my next little tidbit.
Rachel, I thought you just dabbed. For coughing. You coughed and I thought it was a dab.
It is going to be
Go
now.
on, Tyler. Go on.
Music that we've forgotten about that we've reconnected with.
John Owens.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
I've got
Let's
two.
start over in a second.
You mentioned one of them. Rachel has kind of brought back my love for another one.
Who? Which one?
System
Nickelback.
of a Down.
Oh.
I have been on a long System of a Down hiatus. Love them. Never stopped.
Much like them.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Fuckers.
you know, I listened to I bought the Hypnotize CD when it came out, and I listened to it to the point where it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was before digital music.
Yeah, of course.
But Breaking Benjamin's my other one.
Oh, I love Breaking Benjamin.
I've always loved him too.
Did you listen to Dark Before Dawn?
Mhm.
Excellent CD, right?
There has not been anything that I haven't liked or I haven't not liked.
See, I don't like their first CD.
I just like
Saturate?
it. I just like it by proxy.
Yeah,
You know, I like Breaking Benjamin that much that I mean, it could literally be a CD of fart noises, and I'd probably listen to it still.
What did you think of? Okay, so cause of drama within band caused Benjamin Burnley to fire basically his entire band.
Right.
They released without his permission the remixed version of "Blow Me Away" with the featuring whoever the fuck female singer that was on that, which, by the way, god awful fucking version of that song. What did you think of that song?
Of the song or of the whole controversy?
I don't care about the controversy. I agree with the controversy.
Well, I have to talk about that a little bit. The song, I'm a sucker for anything that has female vocals.
I usually am too,
So,
but I didn't
as
enjoy
bad
that.
as bad as it was, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, it's one of my favorite bands. It's one of my favorite songs. And then you throw in some female vocals too. So I really enjoyed it.
You know, it should have been better than it was.
Absolutely. You know, for something that the rest of the bandmates did without his permission, and I don't want to say thrown together because obviously there was time and effort put into it to actually produce something that didn't sound like shit.
Yeah.
Just, you know, audio didn't sound like shit. I mean, it's not like they did it in this room with this, this microphone, you know, and a ukulele. So,
but the honestly, from my point of view, even at this point so I've been taking this last year to learn fucking mixing and production and all that and mixing techniques.
there's a lot that goes into it.
I'm still very amateur. But like listening to the mix of that song, and I'm just like, this is terrible. This is a terrible mix of this. Why the hell? Of course he didn't want that fucking release.
Right.
And not to mention, like, her voice overpowers everything. Much. Okay, so I love another band, Seether, Broken, featuring Amy Lee. Fantastic song. First time I ever heard that song was with Amy Lee. Then I heard the original without her. Then there's the acoustic version, the live acoustic version, and I honestly like the versions without her more because she completely overpowers Sean Morgan's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing against Amy Lee. I love Amy Lee. I love Evanescence, but it's just
She has a very strong voice.
she really, really does.
Well, and especially in that song. I mean,
I think the version with her in it is my favorite, though.
You know, I have to.
You can hear the emotion in her voice.
Oh, exactly. You know, I kind of have to agree. It is
Whether
my
she
favorite.
overpowers him or not, I think it makes it better.
It's weird. It's weird to say that version's my favorite, but I like the others more.
for me,
It makes sense.
For me,
I
it
mean,
depends on
it doesn't
the
make
mood
sense to
I'm
me,
in
though.
and the time of day I'm listening to it.
Yeah.
Because if it's in the middle of the night and I'm in a pretty bad mood, I want to hear the version with Amy Lee. But if it's like in the morning and I'm driving to the bank or something like that, I want to hear just the regular, you know.
Also, speaking of this particular song, our good friend Joe Grimes has recently come across this song. It's 13 years
Wait,
old.
he just found it.
And he just found it, and
Joseph?
he is obsessed
Joseph?
with this song, thinking like, "Oh my god, this is the best song ever." It's like, this song's 13 years old. Why are you just now finding it? Not to mention,
I was 11 when that came out.
It was on the Punisher soundtrack.
Right.
The
Yeah, you
Thomas
should know
the
this.
Thomas Jane Punisher,
Which I liked.
Oh yeah, excellent movie. It was a big deal. That was a big hit of 2004.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves that movie. Why the fuck does he not know about this
At
song?
the same time,
That's what I want to know.
at the same time, you know, as kind of as much as I want to look down on him for just now discovering that, you have to appreciate a couple things that he loves it. Number one,
Yeah.
you know, he could be the guy that just now discovered it and like, man,
thinks it's shit.
man, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That is not really Joe's major genre of music that he likes to listen to. He's more of a classical guy.
He's recently got classic rock, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say classical rock before you interrupted me. I was taking a breath.
Oh,
It's just that
my
you're
bad.
being
I'm
rude.
a piece of shit.
Yeah. But
See yourself out. We'll finish this up here.
right. But you know, for him to actually have the ability to be open-minded and listen to something that's outside of his comfort zone, you can't shit on the guy that much.
No,
I've told Joe to listen to a lot of things, and he has, and I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
he
because
usually
I know good
typically
music,
does.
And when I tell him these good bands, like Yellow Days, listen to fucking Yellow Days. He listens
Never heard of
to
Yellow
them.
Days.
Well, and that's
Dennis Lloyd.
That's one of the things, you know. A lot of times people come up to me and say, "Hey, you need to listen to this." You've done it to me.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, I haven't listened to one fucking lyric just because
What have I told you to listen to?
I can't even remember. I shit on it immediately.
Tyler, I want to say you need to listen to Yellow Days and Dennis Lloyd.
I might.
You'll appreciate him. That's all I had.
All right, but what I was getting to next
He's
is
not
a
gonna
lot of
listen to
times
it.
I'm gonna
people
make him.
people
What-
like us that are
Hold
real
on, Tyler, 1 second. Tyler McLoggins.
son of a
What's
bitch.
Yellow Days like?
So it's this kid. He's like 17, but he has the deep voice like a black train.
Are we talking like Hey Albert, or are we talking like?
I meant like an actual train.
Okay.
Like I don't know.
I thought you were getting metaphorical on us here.
That is amazing.
But he has a super deep voice, and he just sings about cool shit, like real life shit. And Dennis Lloyd's this Australian dude who just, fuck, he's so.
Have you ever heard Frank Turner?
Frank Turner?
Frank Turner.
No.
He's a English folk singer. I saw him open up for Social Distortion about 7 years ago. Excellent stuff. Check
You
him
send me
out.
something, I'll listen to it.
Okay.
I'm good about it.
I'm
Okay.
getting.
I'm
getting.
gonna send these to you.
That's fine.
And
All right, shut the fuck up, Tyler.
I'm
Go.
getting better at that, because what I was gonna say was a lot of times people like us that appreciate music for more than just something that we hear on the radio, for whatever reason that may be.
we feel music. We don't hear music.
That's right.
Yes.
A lot of times, my first reaction, I don't want to say is to shit on it, but it's just, you know, you don't know. I know you and I have a lot of similarities in the shit that we've had to deal with in our life and how we feel day to day and, you know, so on and so forth. So for you to send me something, it's like, yeah, there's probably a good reason for it, and, you know, I'll be able to appreciate it, but, you know, if just some random Randall Scrandle sends me something, it's like...
I'm not a Randall Scrandle. I
No.
am our money.
But you know what I'm saying. It's just like, you're not in the same place that I am. You may
Right.
not have been the same places that I've been, and I'm not going to experience it the same way that you did.
See, like Yellow Days, he has a song called People, and he talks about how, like, sometimes people are shit, but it's not always their fault. It's the circumstances.
Right.
It's the shit that, like, his mom told him, you know, don't always get mad at the person, try and see what's going on, whatever. But it's just the way he sings it, just, I don't know, it makes you want to cry for no reason. But I don't cry because I'm not a weak bitch.
That's right.
If
Tears are
if
for the weak.
Yeah, if I did cry, I would.
Rachel, the first time I ever talked to you, you cried. You were crying.
Okay, well, that was a really rough time. Since
You have-
then,
You have my permission to
I am a
punch him.
coconut now. I am hard on the outside, and there's nothing going on the inside.
I like it.
Except milk.
I am full of milk. Chocolate milk, to
and
be
some
exact.
Chalky milk
Chalky
or chocolate
milk.
milk?
Chalky milk. I
Okay.
don't know if
Chalky
you guys
milk.
would get it if I said that.
Oh, yeah.
but-
Oh, I'd get it.
I have a kid.
I'm very in touch with the memes.
But,
All
They're-
the memes.
you know, System of a Down, Breaking Benjamin, and Coheed and Cambria is my third one.
Ooh,
I never got into Coheed.
big fan.
What stopped
Forgot
you?
about them.
Nothing, honestly. Because I have listened to them, but, like, and I enjoyed what I heard, but I never delved into them outside of just my friend showing them to me. I love Welcome Home, obviously. I mean, who doesn't love
That entire
fucking song?
album's good.
So, I mean, are you asking like what songs or what music?
Yeah, just is there anything that you've been a big fan of in the past that you've just
Recently got back into?
I don't want to say rediscovered. Well, yeah, rediscovered's the perfect word.
That's a good question.
Because
the last couple of months, okay, so this last year in general, I guess I never really fell out of them, but I've recently, this last year, got back into Good Charlotte.
Not a terrible choice.
No, because they came out with a new CD last year.
Yeah.
And holy fuck, was it amazing!
See, I haven't listened to, like I said, one lyric. I haven't listened to it.
The brand new Good Charlotte CD that came out last fall, I believe. It is very much like Young and the Hopeless and Chronicles of Life and Death.
Cool.
You know, their last two good CDs before they came out with like bullshit like Cardiology and whatever else there fucking was. I don't like those fucking CDs. My girlfriend is giving me a real shitty look.
Hey.
But other than that, I mean, I kind of got back into Bullet for my Valentine for a minute this year because I was doing an acoustic thing with my buddy Josh. He's my tattoo artist's husband. And so we were singing Tears Don't Fall acoustic.
That'd be cool. I would get down with that. It's a good song.
Oh,
anyway.
Yes. And unless you dive deep into their catalog and reach their album titled Temper Temper, terrible fucking album, where they have a song titled Tears Don't Fall, Part 2.
Wait, there's a part 2?
There's a part 2. It's terrible.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Anything for you, our money?
I'm trying to look because one of my biggest downfalls in my life is knowing a lot of things, like music, but I never know the artist names and I never know song names.
But if I played it for you now.
I could sing it for you, no problem. Dick knows this because I always try and I'll walk up to him and be like, what's that song with... What
the people who were singing?
What's that
my
song
God.
with the saxophone?
Yeah, and I immediately... Well, okay, so I immediately went to Careless Whisper, and you actually
that was like last year, and you were right on that one.
Hell yeah.
And there was another one I came to you with like a month ago. Yeah, I just whistled it. So like...
It's Baker Street.
I'm trying to look.
Baker Street.
Because I never know the fucking names of shit.
I had that song stuck in my head for the longest time because of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was... yeah.
That was actually my ass.
You're vibrating.
I bought a penis.
I bought a penis!
You fucking listen to those.
I will. I appreciate you sending them to me. That's one of the things most people...
You wouldn't like them, I don't think.
Probably not.
Most people in general is when they find a genre of music they like, they're so closed within that.
Yeah.
And Joe and I were talking about that today. I listen to... my favorite music is like 60s through 90s rock.
Okay.
That's a pretty broad range of different
really
shit.
Is. It really is.
There's a lot going on in each of those decades that I really, really like. There's a lot that really, really sucks, but there's a lot of shit that I like. And I listen to shit like Gladys Knight and the Pips.
If we want to talk about range in music, my playlist includes, but is not limited to, Russian music.
I was about to say
German
Russian
music,
rap.
Big fan, yeah.
Cuban. Yeah, I do have Russian rap. Cuban music. Spanish music. What else do I have?
Any K-pop?
Like a few K-pop, old country, rock, hip-hop, hardcore rap, underground rap, like, you name it, I listen to it. I've been to raves. I've went and saw King 810, which is super hard. I went to Tech 9, like, my shit's everywhere.
The only thing that I won't listen to is pop country.
Yeah, I hate pop country.
I can't
like
fucking do it.
Pre-2009 country. Before, like...
That
before,
might
like,
even be...
No, there is some
era
good
of,
stuff in there.
Like Luke Bryan and all that, before them.
Okay.
I mean, come
before
on.
they came in.
Red Solo Cup, man.
That is it. But Toby Keith's not...
No, he is
Pop
not.
country.
I love
No.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith's
I do
wonderful.
love Toby Keith.
I'm still
Red-
profusely sweating.
That's okay. You do have a jean jacket on.
I can't feel my feet. I'm still cold. I just am profusely sweating from
Son
the
of a
armpits.
bitch. Is it the Drew Barrymore shirt?
It might be.
But that was my topic list.
Okay. So Rachel.
Don't do this to me. I'll panic and I'll go blank.
We're here with you.
Do you have anything?
No.
Do you have anything you want to talk about?
No.
No.
I'm following
Well,
leads.
I have something about you that I want to talk about.
What is it?
You are literally the only person I know that has been banned from a state.
I bought a penis.
You have been banned from a state. And not
true.
just any state, the most friendly state.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Hey there, bub.
Hey there, bub.
Bub.
Yeah, my ban is actually up, I want to say the 29th of this month. I can enter Wisconsin again, which I don't think I should do because I still have a warrant in Wisconsin that I have not taken care of. So I feel like I should just go ahead and stay away from Wisconsin for a while.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's
Yeah,
see if it
bold
plays off.
Fucking dodgeball. Goddamn.
I kind of look like Cotton right now. I got the jean jacket, the black, the hat. I'm going
Purple
for it.
hair.
Pur-
He had some frosted tips at
He
the
did,
time.
yeah.
Was that was Patrick Bateman. That's American
You son
Psycho.
of a bitch.
Get out.
What's his fucking name?
I always,
It's Bateman.
I'm with a lot of,
Jason?
Jason Bateman.
yeah, Jason Bateman. I'm with,
I love Jason Bateman.
I'm also with
I'm like Rachel, but with comedians. Like she is with music, I am that way with comedians. There's a lot of comedians I love. Can't ever remember their fucking names.
Right.
Go on to your story. I didn't mean to hijack your soapbox again.
I'm gonna try to entirely tell the story of how Rachel was banned from Wisconsin, while also doing a Wisconsin accent.
I like this.
Keep in mind, this is not. Okay, it's the story. This is the story. This is
the story.
The definitive story of how Rachel was banned from Wisconsin, told by Dick,
Real quick.
in a Wisconsin accent. What's up?
You know how earlier in the show I said that I'm 3/4 chub all the time because
hear
I
it.
want to be ready for any situation? Right now, I am full on ready to
You
go.
are ready to go.
All inch and
All
a
right.
quarter of micro penis, ready to go.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Alrighty there.
Hey there, bub.
Hey there, bub.
Hey there, bub. All right. So, was it a weekend? Was it when?
It was a Monday.
It was on Monday.
I went to
Holy
Wisconsin
wow.
on a Monday.
Holy wow. So you went up to Wisconsin on a Monday.
Yeah.
And so you went up there, and so I don't know, what were you doing up there?
Just taking a drive with my old brother.
You do that with your who?
My brother.
Your brother?
Yes.
Oh man.
He had some military activities to attend to that
Now-
weekend, and his
now
car
is-
was in the shop. So I said, "I'll take you. I got a fast as fuck car."
Is
My
this
accent's
is
all
this
over.
Oh,
a,
man, that
a
was
blood
Boston.
brother, or
It was
is
all
this
over
one
the
of those newfangled friends
Oh,
that you just
boy,
refer to as brother?
No, he's my actual brother.
Oh,
Let's not
alrighty
get
then.
weird.
Okay,
boy.
bub.
you went from Wisconsin to the Boston.
I know.
Oh man.
It's because I'm from Canada, so every now
heck.
and then.
Oh heck.
Oh heck, what happened?
What a hecky.
So you go up there and you're driving along, and you get up to like some, I think you probably stopped in Waukesha or something, and you're just strolling down the street, and you're like, oh boy, I sure am.
Oh jeez.
Oh geez, I sure am parched. And so you try to find the nearest bubbler, and sure enough, there's a giant line. There's a giant line right in front of that bubbler.
Right in front of the bubbler.
Right in front of the bubbler.
Oh, that bubbler.
And
Yeah,
for
fucking
for
bubblers.
those who don't know, there's what we in Wisconsin call a bubbler. To you
It's
is
just a water fountain.
It's a water fountain or a drinking fountain, whatever you weirdos call it down there in South and West and
Northeast.
Northeast.
It's a bubbler, bub.
It's a bubbler.
It's a bubbler. So you're waiting in line. Rachel was waiting in line, and she just waiting and waiting and waiting. She started getting impatient. Next thing you know, she's throwing a fit, start raping your churches and burning your women, and
Burn them all.
Well, it's
Next
because I
thing
had
you
an
know-
excess of lighter fluid on me
Well,
and lube.
Wait, aren't they the same thing?
so you're you're throwing a fit, you're raging in the streets, and Next thing you know, little Sconnie policeman comes up and he's like, "Oh heck,
Oh, please calm down, miss.
Please calm down,
Please
miss.
take that out of that orifice. Get out of my church. My mother's in here. We're trying to have a funeral.
Oh God.
This is a wake, ma'am.
It's like, hey, you better quit doing that, ma'am.
Please.
Oh, listen here, pal. Listen here. You can't do that here.
You can do it over at that one. They're weird. It's not this one.
You go over there, or else.
Or else. We'll have to.
Meanwhile, you're just. Oh, I lost the accent. Meanwhile, you're over there like.
There it is.
You're like, oh heck no! I'll do what I want. I want that.
If it was a TV show, it would have been a solid beep for 5 minutes. Just beeping the whole time.
Lighter fluid just flying everywhere.
You
Coming
listen
out of
here.
everywhere.
You listen here, Mr. Sconnie policeman. All right. Yeah, I've been up here for all of 15 minutes, and I already have the accent, so I'm talking to you in your tongue. Now listen here. I am very thirsty. I want some water,
There
all
was a
right?
line at the bubbler.
Listen here, you douchebag.
You douchebag. It's a grocery store.
I went pickles from Metalocalypse. Listen here, you douchebag. It's a grocery store. I love it.
I'm glad I woke up today.
I'm glad you did.
Long story short, I have this letter framed.
For a
It
first
says
time
I'm
in a
banned
long
from a
time,
state.
I'm
You
glad
have
to
it
wake
framed?
up today.
Yeah, I framed it.
Oh my God.
Yep. I figured, how often do you get banned from a state?
Rachel, in your will, I want you to leave that to me.
Okay. I have a very angry letter from Canada, too. Do you want that?
Of course.
Okay.
I want a collection.
Hey there, bub. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I mean, greater.
Somebody
I'll leave
might,
that one to
might
my
be more
mom.
deserving of that.
I'll leave it to my mom.
I don't really know what's out there,
They
but
don't rightly know.
whatever greater power is out there, I think he wants you to make sure this happens. He wants Lord knows you're gonna go before me.
It's Michael Cera. He's the one that's... He's the higher power.
I'm actually the messiah for Michael Cera.
And now I'm three-quarter chub.
We established this last week.
Yeah.
Or actually earlier this week.
I think it was yesterday, because today's Tuesday.
Perhaps. We were having, kind of a debacle with old Ethel, Gertrude, Doris,
Fucking
Phyllis.
Does it change every quarter? Or
Every
day?
quarter we change
Yeah.
Panda Mom's name.
old diaper body.
We had this. I can't even remember. Oh, his name's Will on second shift. He's a black dude, and he was.
Hey, we can't say that. It's
I don't
2017
think you say
there,
that
bub.
here.
Hey, we don't say that.
He's black. He's black.
Like Wesley Snipes.
I'm uncomfortable.
So and I gave him every time I saw him I called him by a different W name. So he was Winston, Wallace, William.
I like this.
Williard.
Oh, hey there, kitty.
Wilfred.
Who you know there, bub?
Hey, Baxter. Baxter joins us. He wants attention.
We got quiet again.
We got quiet again. Oh my God. Oh. You guys got anything fun planned for the weekend?
It's my daughter's first birthday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna
awesome.
have a bubbler.
What?
I don't really know.
I don't really know.
You're having a water fountain installed just for that, eh?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of fucking weird. I'm happy about it.
You're not allowed.
Oh. It's fine. I'll be at work anyway.
You're banned from my bubbler.
Okay.
I get to go watch my old band play. They're playing at the Lafayette Theater. First show in 2 years. It would have been sooner had I actually put forth a lot more effort in the band and not quit eventually.
Yeah, you kind of do suck at everything.
Oh, shut up, Tyler. Shut up.
Notice no one else in the room shook their head.
Oh,
I
shut
can't
up.
disagree with facts.
Well, God damn it! I've been told I'm doing this podcasting thing pretty well.
Yeah, you
Can
are
we do
doing
Tyler's reaction to the photos I have and Miranda's? Well, Miranda's seen it.
What?
Can we do Tyler's reaction to my photo?
What photo?
Oh, I don't know that I'm ready for this.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to talk about that.
No name dropping. We'll
We're-
leave it for a while. We can just talk about this awesome person.
Okay, so your man.
I'm studying. Can I
Well,
can
let me
I
turn
zoom
the brightness
Can
up.
I zoom in at will? Okay. Hold on, let's.
Let me make sure we can scroll. We can scroll.
I won't scroll, I promise. I just want to zoom in. Okay.
I don't know why that looks like that.
I'm a big fan of what I've seen so far. I would like to take another gander though.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. Hey there, bub. I'm a big fan. That is one beautiful example of a human being there.
That's mine.
Well,
Your man is absolutely gorgeous,
Fuck, I know.
and he's so cool. He's
He
so
is.
fucking cool. He loves my Snapchat name.
I can't
Dick
I
Gravy.
can't comment on that, but okay. I'm a big fan. You've got me there.
Oh, my.
Hey there, bub.
Oh, that's getting into some... Let's hold on just a sec. I got another one for you.
So the other day we're working together, and Tom, your phone lit up, and Tom read. Tom
So,
read some shit.
I'm fucking trying to text at work, and I pretend I'm not when Tom comes running. He runneth up on me at station 14. So he looks at my phone. I said, Tom, you don't want to read that. And so I lock it real quick. And I shit you not, he looks over at my phone the same time that motherfucker lights up. It's just one of the filthiest sexts I've ever really received in my entire life. And he's just...
Just
I'm not even
astonished.
mad.
And now every time he sees me, he just shakes his head and says, dirty girl. Look at that hair.
Oh wow, I wish I had hair like that.
Is
You
that
know-
not the most gorgeous specimen of person you've ever seen?
I do have to say that young fella looks very familiar. I may know this individual.
Went to Delphi.
That
Wait,
that
what?
doesn't mean anything to
No,
me.
Carol. He was a Carol Count. Maybe?
Did he go to Delphi or did he go to Carroll?
I want to say both. Both.
Both.
Carol. For
Carroll's
sure.
Flora.
Yeah, he lived in Florida. He went
He's
to
one of
Carroll.
those pieces of shit.
Okay, let's take it easy.
Hey there, bub.
Hey, I'm wired that way. I'm sorry. He's gorgeous, but I'm wired to hate Carroll people. That's what Delphi people do.
Wi-Fi.
Hey, Wi-Fi.
I'm telling you, I just turned it off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've
I'm probably gonna
been
add
in the
him.
same room at him at some point.
I'm probably gonna add him.
I do have to do this though. Set your phone
He
down.
just-
Set your phone down there for a moment. Congratulations.
Thanks. See this? Fucking approval.
I'm moist.
I approved last week.
Misty is the new word.
Oh,
Instead of
Misty.
that, because I don't like that M word. Let's go with
Moist?
damp or misty.
Moist.
But can we just all appreciate that
Can I say damp
have
and misty?
upgraded that far? I am working out of my league right now.
My wife still vomits when she sees me. She may or may not be watching this.
Jennifer agrees. Carroll people suck.
This one's all right though. Even he said he's all right.
Yeah, he's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm
5
about
out
to,
of 7, perfect male.
I'm about to have
5
a
out
heart
of
attack.
7.
5 out of 7, perfect male.
What's lacking?
5 out of 7, it's perfect. It's a perfect score.
5 out of 7's not perfect.
Wouldn't 7 out of 7 be perfect?
Clearly, you
And
guys...
why are we working at a 7?
I'll send you guys a link later.
Maybe I don't want to
It's
receive
quite possibly one of the best things you'll ever read. I promise
it.
you.
Yeah, it's debatable.
No, you'll love it. It's trolling at its finest.
Alrighty then.
Trolling at its finest.
Hey, thanks there, bub.
We're basically adorable.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler McLaughlin.
Dick.
What?
Skylar McLaughlin?
Hey,
Yeah.
Is
that's
that
his
your
wife.
wife?
Yeah, hey there, that's
Hey.
my wife.
Hey,
there,
Tyler's
wifey.
wife.
I remember you from high school.
Huh?
You appreciate this, everyone
Ah.
else did.
Aw.
Just adorbs.
Hey, can I see?
You already did, eh?
Maybe I wanted to look again there,
Oh.
eh?
It's because he's so good looking, isn't
we
it?
just gonna talk Wisconsin from now on.
Hey, perhaps.
I really wish my Wisconsin friends were watching. Oh boy,
You have friends.
I'm gonna start tagging.
Remember when I said I had close-ups of my dad's face I wanted to show you?
No.
Okay, close-ups the way you send me snaps. I went for Father's Day. We went out to.
There's.
Okay, we went to.
Way to derail a conversation, Blaine.
And I got
My
this
bad.
one from afar, Dick.
Mother
And
of God.
and then he saw me. And you wonder where I get my eyes from.
I'm
my
pretty
God.
sure we figured it out.
There it is, right there. That's where my eyes are. Also, I have a funny meme to share with the group.
Ooh.
Oh fuck! Put it back in.
Lava pocket. Ice pocket.
So yeah, long story short, I have upgraded and I'm working out of my league, and it's one of the best things.
Yeah, I've been doing that for almost 10 years now.
You are, because Skylar's a hottie.
I appreciate that. I'm sure she appreciates it also.
You're a hot. Oh God, I'm sending things to you on the thing.
Don't do that.
Can you accept that so it gets out of the screen, Dig?
What?
Or just deny it.
Oh my God! What is going on up there?
I tried to send you something.
What
It
is
said it was
going on?
airdropping.
Oh
Just
boy!
accept it. It's just a meme.
I'll punch a bee. I don't give a fuck. Hi Ryan. Hi Kelly.
I wish I could.
You sent it to my iPad, not my phone.
It's when I hit send. Your
Mother
face
of God,
popped
what
up in a
happened?
circle,
Oh my
so I hit
God!
send.
What's new in photos? Oh my God! I hope this didn't fuck up the live feed. Got it. Fuck off. Okay, we're back. Hopefully, it never left.
I'm so sick of it trying to connect to Wi-Fi. 754 views, boys and girls.
Proud.
We've done it.
All right, Erica is here watching. My friend, this is my Wisconsin friend.
Wisconsin, Erica.
So we gotta put on our best Wisconsin accents. All right.
Hey there, bub.
Hey
Hey there,
bub.
pal.
It's me, Snowflake. I don't think she's a fan of me.
I got there Drew Barrymore there.
On the TV too. Once again.
Yeah, there's
She
some
keeps
shit.
staring me down, all seductive.
Good God. Can I switch you seats?
That's that show, Santa Clarita Diet, where she eats people.
No, my wife
Is that
and
what that's about?
My
Yeah.
wife and I were
talking.
talking.
Stupid.
She has,
I'll
like-
watch it now.
She has like powers or whatever.
Well, my
and
wife
she
and
eats
I were
people.
talking about this. Is she a zombie or does she just
I
have
have no
powers or is
idea.
she just a cannibal?
I have no
I
idea.
really
pal.
need to
Someday
flesh
be a
this
cannibal.
out.
I have no idea, pal.
Hey there, bub. You watch your
heck.
tone.
What's your tone?
Oh heck.
Oh, heck.
Oh, what a hecky.
It's funny. So Erica is like commenting on like the video that I shared of this. I shared the live
On
feed.
the original.
Yeah, she needs to go to the original
There it
and
is.
like
Erica Mesky?
Meshki.
My bad.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's commenting on my share of it, but not the actual video. So like I can't look at my phone because I have the iPad up here.
Hey there.
Oh hey there.
Oh, hey there.
Hey there, bub.
I'm
and
not in line of
Bubettes.
any of this. I don't know if I'm even in the
Occasionally you are.
We've mostly just looked at your knees for over an hour.
Yeah.
They're nice knees. Look.
No, you're in all of it.
Am I? Oh, that's right. I was watching it earlier. Fucking dumbass.
But,
Ah, there she is. I see her. I see her name. Oh hi there.
Oh, hey.
Oh hey there, pal.
hey there, bub.
I love the can I just take a moment to appreciate the Wisconsin accent? Like,
Did that start because of me?
no.
I
I've
mean,
always
coming
loved
to
it.
Sealer Deck and everything. Like,
I've always loved it ever since
Right.
Metalocalypse.
They've got me there.
I'm more of a Bostonian myself, but, you know,
Oh,
I
mine's
do,
Canada. I have
I
to be
do
with
appreciate
my,
the old A.
my home country. I got to go with Canadian.
Oh, I don't know about that. I like Wisconsin. Minnesota is pretty good too.
Yeah, no.
Nah. Did you ever watch that video of how to be Minnesotan?
Fucking keep forgetting. Send her to me one more time.
I don't know where it's
send
at.
her down there,
You can
bub.
find it.
I bet I could too. God damn, that video was hilarious. They're wanting us to have a dance off.
Okay, I don't want to put you guys down.
Wait there, who's having a dance off?
I know I am.
Tiffany was doing one hell of a rendition of the whip and the nay-nay today.
I saw that.
I vomited in my mouth.
Calvin yelled down to me to take a gander, and she was...
She almost breaks her neck every time she throws that around.
Oh, heck.
What a hickey.
Could a sock falling down?
You better get that sumbitch up there.
Well, it's almost to my knee.
Part of your heritage.
Heritage! I think that's the first time I've heard you do it.
That's the first time I've ever done it.
Awesome. That's pretty. That was much better than mine. Much better than mine. Handshakes all around.
I made myself uncomfortable with that one.
You made me uncomfortable also.
Stevie, stop it. Internal screaming.
An internal or autistic?
Both.
Oh my god.
Asthma attack.
I don't have my inhaler. Calm down.
Just let me die.
This truly is a podcastrophe.
Indeed.
Just wait till we're on the drunk cast. Which is me mainly being belligerently drunk.
We're not talking about that yet.
Trying to cover it. Fuck. Normally I'm just drunk in public, so we'll just go with that.
Is there any other type?
The drunk cast will be a lot of fun.
I thought we were talking about it.
That's all I'm
You
going to say.
son of a
that.
bitch.
That's all I have to say about that.
Sup, Blaine?
Oh my god, Paul.
Hey, Rachel.
Don't.
For somebody that's never met Paul, do I do a good Paul?
You really
nail
do.
It. You fucking nail it right to the wall.
Hey, Rachel.
Stop! I get bad flashbacks. I have to go to therapy again every time you guys do that.
Hey, Teresa.
More crack.
Like, serious though, like, week one that I started on the sealer deck, I heard Paul stories, and then I instantly started imitating Paul, and I thought you hated me at first, which I'm sure you still do, but I said, hey, Rachel, to you, and you said, don't you ever fucking say that again, and then you walked away, and you didn't talk to me for like 3 days, and I was
I meant it.
I was like,
well, those wounds were still very fresh.
I fucked that up. I lost a work friend.
Those wounds were still very fresh.
Yeah, I had just gotten away from that.
What?
What?
What's stopping you? Drink up. Drink up. Oh, that's not happening for a while, Ryan.
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow.
We're not supposed to talk about the drunk cast until the drunk cast happens. No, he's saying drink up.
Yeah, but he wants to know what's that.
Oh no. What's going on, camera? Oh no, my camera died. I also have a GoPro going for YouTube, and it just died.
Plug that motherfucker in.
It's too late now.
It's gone.
There's no saving it.
Well, I guess we die now.
Who's going first?
I
Or are
want
we all
to.
going together?
I want to go first.
I think we should lock
knew you would
hands
die
and then all
first.
go together.
I know, weak bitch. I'm waiting till last.
No, fuck you. You're all about the suicide.
Yeah.
You have a fucking pen that says drink bleach, or it's a bottle of bleach that says drink me, which I want it. I want that.
Simba here and look at Harold over here.
I'm very envious of your pens.
We're jean jacket pals.
You know, I always had pins like this. Never had them on a jacket until my man friend wore a jacket with pins on it, and I was like, my pins are better than his, and I own a jean jacket. So I did it to one-up him, and then I was like, I like having my pins on my jacket, and now it's just stuck.
You are the jean jacket.
I am the jean jacket.
Alrighty then.
You said a jean vest, and it's stonewash. Fuck, I'm so jealous.
Oh yeah. I can't get any more.
I got
erect.
the acid
Can I
wash
put that
vest.
on over this?
No, I'm wearing this.
Can I put it inside of me?
I want
Check
to.
it out, guys. This
in
is
and
the
around my
classic. This is a classic
Where'd
acid
you
wash
get it?
vest.
Because I'm gonna
Hot
need one.
Topic.
You son
Years
of a
ago, I have
bitch.
2. One's red.
Can I put the other one on?
I'll go get it. Be right back, guys.
Fat guy, little coat.
Oh shit, my Deadpool pen fell off of this.
I'm gonna rip the fuck out of it. Be prepared, Facebook. You're gonna witness something magical.
Wowee.
Oh wow,
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Let me just slip this little feller on here.
That really compliments her hair.
So I used to get so much shit for these fucking acid wash vests from Hot Topic. And Nick Maxon of
It's a little
Brews with
snug
Dudes,
here.
The Doom Room, We'd Be.
Look like Larry the Cable Guy a little bit.
Heritage.
He used to work at the mall right across from Hot Topic at the Gold Pros booth. Do you remember the Gold Pros booth?
Yes.
There's this little booth in the middle of fucking the
I think
mall.
I do
Didn't he
remember
also work at the Build-A-Bear place?
He worked everywhere
Yeah,
in the
he
mall.
worked at the fucking Build-A-Bear place.
So
I remember.
I one day that's where Nick and I's friendship really blossomed, was the Gold Pros booth. I would go there basically every day before work. This was like my first year working at Subaru. And yeah. So I'd go there before work, get some Applebee's. I'd go there before work, get some Applebee's or Luca Pizza, and just go talk to Nick for like 2 hours. So one day I went into Hot Topic, and everybody had been giving me shit for this acid washed vest, and I saw the red vest, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get. Oh yeah, so I got it, and I immediately texted Nick. I'm like, Nick, I did a thing. He's like, you bought another vest, didn't you? I'm like, God damn, dude.
Now,
Fuck you.
serious question. How would you feel if I just stood up and just hulked the fuck out of this thing?
Honestly, I've had that for 5 years.
That didn't answer any part of that question.
It's been through so many parties. So much SoCo has been spilled on that.
Can we not speak of SoCo ever
I
again?
would prefer I didn't.
Thank
but,
you.
Know, sometimes it has to happen.
Nope, it doesn't.
That is a large. Are you trying to
Power
bust
grunt.
it?
I'm just gonna button this little feller up.
Let's see if you can bust this. I'm not gonna be mad.
But I will get this little feller button.
I remember I made my buddy Scott wear this one that I'm wearing now. There's actually a picture of it somewhere, but I made him put it on, and it just looks so he's a big guy. He's a fucking big guy.
Oh.
If I can find that picture, the picture of Scott.
Oh yeah.
Scott was my guest last week on last week's episode. This Scottomized.
Let me just take a seat
And-
here.
A little tight.
A little snug.
God damn.
You
There's a
know,
lot of heavy breathing. happening
starting
right now.
my
Most
life
of it's from
cramming
me.
bear claws down 2 at a time, getting them wedged right about here.
God damn.
I've
We
lost
look good in
40
these
pounds
jacks.
since June.
Have you really?
Yes, I have.
That's awesome. Dude.
Wowee.
It's amazing what getting some sleep will do for ye.
I lost 17 pounds in like 8 days. That was awesome.
That's less than good there, bub. Little slappy, make daddy happy.
Oh my god.
That's a Trolls reference for all you parents out there.
I've seen it.
I've watched Trolls
I have yet to watch
1,100
Trolls.
times in the last week. Think about that.
Think about that.
It should
Put that
be,
in your pocket and carry it around with you.
it should be impossible.
I have yet to watch Trolls.
You son of a
I've
bitch.
only seen parts. The part where he says "Little Slappy make Daddy happy." I've watched that part.
Party
That's
on the
it.
top floor. Another Trolls reference.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
lost.
the only part I've seen.
I'm lost.
They're just celebrating freedom from those damn Bergens.
I'm lost now.
This
I just
means
know they
nothing
were
to
trying
me.
to find the right path, and one was skeptical.
I don't want to watch it. My girlfriend asked if I want to watch it. I don't want to
Hey,
watch it.
hey, whoa.
I'm not going to watch it.
Justin fucking Timberlake's.
I'm going to make them watch Wreck-It Ralph.
I
and-
care.
Oh, good.
Justin
'cause Wreck-It
Timberlake's
Ralph's a
voice
fantastic now.
Is
movie.
like
Sex and
angels
candy
having sex
on candy.
on candy.
Almond joys.
Butterfingers. Butterfinger joys.
This is over.
Like my life.
Mine.
I said it first.
I meant it more.
Party on the top floor.
Little Slappy Big
Big
Daddy
Daddy
happy.
Alrighty. I haven't been able to breathe in 5 minutes.
Would you like Tyler's jacket?
Would you like this vest?
Take the vest.
I probably won't be able to get this off without dying.
It's
Here
gonna
we
be
go!
permanently melded to your body. You're gonna come into work tomorrow, and it's gonna be underneath your paint suit. Hey, thanks, pal.
Hey there, bub.
Hey there, bub.
You got this. You got this.
I believe in you.
Hold on. Let me sit. Hold on. Just hold your fucking horses.
Hey, bub.
This is. Did you get it?
She's doing something.
And it's over.
I'm out of beer.
Alrighty then. I survived. Luckily. You're not wearing the vest. I did all that work for nothing.
He's wearing it as a blanket.
It's not a damn Snuggie.
I can't believe you're cold over there. I mean, you
sitting
are
over
over
it.
the vent.
I'm like a furnace.
Yeah, but my knees are
I'm really
frozen.
warm over here.
Knees
I
weak, arms
turned my
sweaty.
AC to like 65.
Are you damp?
Ooh,
I am not damp.
You're not
Usually mine are
misty?
like that.
I'm
Mine
not
are warm
misty,
right now.
damp, or moist. What's that huff? That was a
I
huff.
was good at misty. I was good at damp. You lost me with the last one.
Hey there, bub. You better watch your tone.
No, okay. So I have a question.
You're not my real mom.
Do you remember that time?
Wait, I'm not.
You remember that time we were okay? So you were on station 16. I was on station 15.
We're talking about work
and
again.
you said something to me, and I literally wrote on a piece of paper, "You're not my dad." Put it in the car and sent it up to you.
Yeah.
I had a piece of paper. I'm like, "You're not my dad." Sent it, and she
I called Tom over and made him get it out of the car, I think.
Oh my god! I was like,
I
"You're not
remember
my
he
dad."
took one of the notes out there that you wrote. He took it out of the car.
Oh yeah,
Like,
because
Tom-
I put one on top of the
Oh,
the
yeah,
hatch,
yeah.
the tailgate.
Good old Thomas.
Good old Tom.
May
Tom
he-
Gibson.
May he be missed.
R.I.P.
We had a good run with Tom as a group leader, and things are about to change.
Matt Burner.
Matt Burner.
Well, Matt Burner and then Desiree. We're not going to be able to fuck off nearly as much.
I don't know how to do anything but fuck off, so I'm gonna
Honestly,
get
at
fired.
this
You
point,
better
same.
be ready. I'm still gonna be fucking off.
I'm gonna get fired.
I think. I mean,
Finally.
I
Matt
work there
knows.
for fun.
Matt knows, but I think Desiree's gonna have a lot of fun in terms of, because we have a lot of strong personalities on the deck that are not gonna stop.
Mine.
Yeah,
Mine.
you, Richard,
Yeah.
Tyler. I'm pretty submissive. I can be pretty submissive, but yeah, she's not gonna have a fun time.
Miranda nodded in agreement.
I am not the dominant. Oh boy.
Oh heck.
Oh boy. Oh heck.
Hence the vest.
Oh man. I'm gonna miss Tom as a group leader. I mean, I already miss him as a group leader because I can't be on my phone as much, which is okay because I keep going over on my data. Oh, did I tell you guys about that?
did.
How do you not have unlimited?
We have 10 gigs shared between me and my roommate and I. 10 gigs. So
And you pay how much a month?
I pay like $80 a month for my line.
For like $30 more, you could have unlimited for.
Oh, I know.
Everything.
I'm getting
Everything.
ready to switch to Sprint.
Oh, don't do it.
I'm gonna do it because I want the iPhone Forever plan.
I have Sprint. I'm not mad about it.
I've had T-Mobile since like 2007.
Fuck T-Mobile.
Hey, they've never done me wrong.
They are purple.
It's pink.
They're from
They are
Germany.
pink.
They're better than everything.
I'm from
oh
Germany.
wow.
I'm better than
oh
everything.
wow.
That's why I am the god.
Shut up.
I was born there, hence why I'm better than you.
I was born in America.
Party on the top floor.
Party on the top floor.
Born in America.
That's America, you fuck.
America.
There you go.
Anyway, so last month, every time you go over your data, AT&T gives you 1 gigabyte for $15.
They don't ask you if you want it.
No,
They just tell you.
They just say, "Hey, we added another gig." Well, last month we went over 3 gigs. That's $45. Out of those 13 gigs for the month, that's 10 plus 3 extra gigs, 13 gigs. Math. Yeah. I used 9.
That just gave me cancer.
Sort of a whiz kid, isn't he?
He's fucking smarter than shit.
Yeah. So I used 9 gigs of our 13.
But
That's
why,
bad.
though?
Because I was on my phone a lot.
Hashtag Snapchat.
Snapchat. I was on my phone a lot at work, honestly.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, dear bub.
Well, I hate everyone, so I have to be on my phone or I rage. And
But
yell
you
at
know-
people. I started to blow up on someone today, and I had to stop.
Oh, I noticed.
Had to stop. Had to walk away and talk to Sean.
I saw.
I was gonna ruin his life.
Just wait a week. Anyway, so
Until
yeah,
that went off air.
Alrighty then.
but
Thanks, there, bub.
about a
Yeah.
week ago, I started throwing my phone onto airplane mode while I was working, and not being on my phone, and hopefully that saved me some data a little bit. But no, it's actually been kind of relieving, like being able to just even if I wasn't working with Joe and not talking.
It's a good...
I have to say, because that's really the only time it's a big deal that I'm on my phone, because I have to zone out with him and just let him talk while I'm on my phone or something. But no,
it's good for his health.
It really has been. It's been nice to just sit and just think to myself, or converse with the person I'm working with.
Oh yeah.
It's been cathartic. Is that the word I'm looking for?
That is the correct term.
Yeah, it's been very cathartic. It's
Nice
been,
enunciation.
because I feel like I'm getting that time, because I'm an introverted person outside of work, outside of social situations, so it's very important that I get that alone time, that I get that space in my head where I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, and so it's been really cool to get that at work.
I used to talk more than Joe, so I have become more introverted. And not only did I
He has a way of doing that to you.
not only, well, not even that.
anyone.
When I started with you guys, I did something that I've never done, is that I'm just going to kind of take it slow and not blast my personality down everybody's throats, and I've kind of tried to continue to do that.
There are many things. There are many other things you could blast down our throats.
Indeed. Well, remember, micro penis. So, maybe not. But,
Hey, it might be tiny, but there's probably a lot of pressure and force behind it.
there is. If only I could find that son of a bitch. But, this is my first job that I've ever had. Our job sucks a lot of times. This is one of the first jobs that I've ever had where I actually enjoy going to work.
Yeah.
Because there's long periods of time when I'm just quiet.
I fucking hate getting up every day for work. I
Oh,
want to burn
getting
that
up
building.
at fucking 4:30 or 5 in the
No, I
morning
just mean
sucks.
the job in general. I'd like to burn the building down. Now, disclaimer: if it catches on fire, it wasn't me. Fuck.
God damn it,
The
Rachel.
motherfucker's gonna burn down today.
Hey
and
there,
I'm going
bub,
to
you
jail.
did it again.
Fucking A.
But, yeah. God damn it. Do you have Asperger's?
Are you texting
No,
each
Joe
other
does.
right now?
Well, yeah, we have established that.
Yes, we have.
You got quiet there again here, bub.
Me?
Yeah, oh
I
yeah.
was thinking about stuff.
Stuff and things or just stuff?
Well, the new iPhone update has a hedgehog emoji, and it makes me happy.
Hedgehogs are pretty badass.
I have a hedgehog.
Sonic or otherwise. Yes. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on, I didn't read the bottom one. Party on the top floor.
My friend Josh, who I mentioned earlier, my tattoo artist husband, buddy, good friend of mine, he has this way of sending. He'll always show a fist emoji with the okay
Hey, like this?
hand gesture. Oh, fuck you. Fuck both
Saw
of you.
it.
I did. I saw both of them.
A little slappy. Make daddy happy.
So he'll do a fist with the okay, and then with a straight face. I'll show. Did she show you?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's just like this, just straight. It's like I'm gonna fist you, but like I'm not. Like,
I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Neither of us are gonna enjoy this. Well,
I bought a penis.
my girlfriend sitting across from me sends finger with
That'd be catty corner.
okay, and so I send.
Thank you.
I go
I was
ahead.
gonna say it, but
I go ahead and send the thing that Josh always sends is the fist with the circle and then the straight face. It's just, I love it. I love doing it. It's just so awkward. Just like, this is what I want.
I mean, I didn't say
Oh shit.
Mother of God.
Oh god.
Breathing intensifies for everyone. Because you haven't asked us to leave yet.
Well,
We might be in for some shit, Rachel.
2 chicks, 2 dudes.
I don't want to participate necessarily, but I do want to watch.
It is nice to have an audience every now and then.
Honestly.
Boy, oh boy, can we get down. Especially if Tyler's here. Oh, man.
Can I wear both the vests?
I've done that. I've worn both vests before.
The sad thing is, I can totally see it. So
What's fun? Okay, so it was one of the Doom Room parties, early Doom Room parties. So I wore this. I wore the one I'm wearing right now, the acid wash.
did you have pants on?
Yes.
Okay.
I typically always have pants on.
Go on.
Anyway, so and then I put my leather jacket on, and then I put the red acid wash vest over the leather jacket. It was very warm. I was very warm. It was also winter, so it made sense.
You were snug.
I was very. Oh, I was
As a
more than
bug.
snug.
In
I
a
was
rug.
more than snug.
In toast.
Thug life. Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Oh wait, hashtag's supposed to go before thug life. I fucking goofed.
I finally remembered to send this to him.
Oh my god. So you have a you have a collection of every time I send you a Snapchat, Rachel, of it's always I always try to do a close up of my face saying whatever I want to say to you, and you always screenshot it
Every time.
So you have this like, random
I have an album
collection.
in my camera roll titled Dick Face, and it's just Dick's face. Close ups.
Show Tyler, please.
You never know when you might need something like that. I'll look away just in case I see something I don't need to see.
It's okay now. I'm out of there.
All right. Fair enough.
This is Miranda.
I was going to say, what in the name of God is that?
What? Was that Miranda? I forgot I said her.
I threw one of my friend Beth in there because of the beard.
Perfect.
But yeah, I've got a whole collage. There's more.
Can you send me that?
Which one?
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Amazing.
can.
All of them.
That's my we discussed Christmas exchange, and that's her Christmas present to me. Is a collage of me.
Are you going to do it on like a big canvas?
I'm gonna do it on something.
All right.
She has a whole month or two before Christmas, so that's a
Not
lot of
really.
snaps. That's a lot of snaps that she can get before now and then.
Yeah. She's back.
Every time I look up, I swear.
She's just staring into the
She wants
absence
me,
of your
really.
soul.
Just for everybody
Thank you.
listening.
Can I trade you
Thank
places?
you.
Across the way in my bedroom, my TV is on with Netflix, and the screensaver came up, and it cycles through the different shows, and Santa Clarita Diet is one of them, and so every time Drew Barrymore comes up, everybody is aroused.
Well, I just kind of stay aroused, but
Well, yeah, you
3/4 husky all the time.
3/4 husky. I haven't heard that one.
that's Rachel's designation for chub.
I like.
I'm going to start using
I'm
it
gonna check
if
the
I have your
pockets in
permission.
this thing.
Oh, by all means.
It's been years since I've worn
Thanks,
this.
Airbub.
So I'm gonna check the pockets.
Check the
You
pockets.
always check the pockets in a jacket you haven't worn for years, because you never know what you're gonna find. What is okay? That's a good subject. That's something good to talk
Got a
about.
golf tee in my pocket.
I don't
Oh, wow.
have anything.
Golf tee. What's the best thing you found in a pocket that you have obviously
Drugs.
that you haven't worn for a while?
hope the shuffling of my pockets is okay.
Oh, that's gonna sound great.
Good.
I don't wear jackets I don't not wear jackets for a long period of time, so I got nothing.
Well, you suck, I guess.
I do. We've established this.
Honestly, I don't got anything either.
Like back in
I
minute
can't
5.
think of anything.
Stop throwing that on the floor.
One more time, and I'm going to take it away from you.
You're really setting my anxiety
Guys, I'm
off.
sorry.
Honestly.
I'm sorry.
Every time.
And it's like, you throw it on the floor, I get it for you, and I give it back to you.
Quit
and then
putting it in the same spot.
I put it...
See, our live audience has died down a bit, but that's okay.
Well, we're not as
That's
interesting
okay.
now.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're at 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Hey there,
You got
bub.
anything else to discuss?
I really don't.
Oh, I got one.
nothing.
I got one quick thing here.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I saw earlier in the week on Facebook an advertisement or a just kind of a little news snippet that they're going to start filming a Lord of the Rings TV show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yes.
Who is excited for that?
I'm very excited for that. I love Lord of the Rings.
Thank you.
I love Lord of the Rings. I'm kind of. Where do you think it's going to be set?
Well, the thing that I saw said that it's during the original trilogy. So it's during Sauron trying to take power again. So the time of the ring.
I don't like that.
Did you ever play the Third Age on PlayStation
No.
2?
I haven't played any Lord of the Rings games. Minus Shadow of Mordor, which
You
I played for
son
all
of
of
a
15
bitch.
minutes.
Anyway, there's a lot going on that they could talk about. The only thing that I'm worried about is Amazon getting a hold of it, because Amazon are the ones that are doing it,
Yeah.
and I feel like this is going to be one of Amazon's first major franchises that they've gotten a hold of.
Okay, yeah. I was going
And
to say, they've
the
done series.
Right, they've done
Like
series,
Man in the High Castle.
God
which
damn
is
it, that's one
which
of
is
my
great.
favorites.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
Fabulous.
I haven't watched it.
Watch it.
Okay, I mean, I have Prime. I can get it
Yeah,
on my
watch
phone.
it. It's
watch it.
fantastic.
Okay.
But what I'm worried about is that the expectations of us are going to be
Too
so
high.
high. Well, they're going to be so high, and then Amazon knows this because everyone that's involved with Amazon, they know how to make money.
Yeah.
They know how to make good decisions, and my first reaction would be they're going to do this right. They're not going to fuck this up. But at the same time,
They're going to try too hard.
they're going to try way too fucking hard, and it's going to suck. So I just kind of wanted to gauge everybody's reactions because we all
Yeah.
do kind of like the same stuff. So
I like
We
to
really
set my
do.
expectations really high and then be let down. It's one of my favorite things.
I do it all the
as
time
a
too.
masochist, so.
I have a tendency to have really high expectations. Back in the day, not so much these days, but back in the day, I would have high expectations, and I would just go into a movie and just enjoy it, no matter if it was bad or good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
I just enjoy movies. But nowadays, like, I'm a little more critical. Like, I went and saw Suicide Squad. I saw it with you, Rachel. I saw Suicide Squad with you, and that
Okay.
movie was complete garbage.
Now, see, I liked it. We talked about it.
Yeah,
I
we
liked
talked
it.
about it in episode 10. I enjoyed it. And what I said,
I enjoyed Will Smith and Margot Robbie.
I liked the cast in general.
The plot sucked. The writing sucked.
But you got to remember,
Some of the acting sucked.
you got to
sorry.
remember though, with the Suicide Squad, it's not Justice League, it's not the Avengers, it's not the prime time focus of the DC universe.
Right.
So it's not.
And it's also DC Universe.
Right. Marvel. Top floor. But,
I sent our Snapchat selfie. Sorry to interrupt. I sent our Snapchat selfie to Tyler. Or not Tyler. You're Tyler. Get back here, Tyler. Come back. Come back. Come back.
I'm back.
I sent it to Richard Rollo. And he goes, "Damn, bro, you invited Tyler again? Wow, I'm hurt." I don't know why I'm looking at the live feed. He doesn't have Facebook. He's not watching.
We can't help it that he's a plebe.
I also have a Snapchat from
Rube.
Jennifer.
Call him a Rube.
A Rube?
R-U-B-E, Rube.
Rube?
Rube?
Rube.
What about a Spoopy?
What about a fupa?
Rube's a real life thing, guys.
But Spoopy is too.
fupa.
I know, but
Do you know what Spoopy is?
yeah. Yes.
Then what is it, Rachel?
Don't do this to me.
Okay, spoopy is a racial slur for anyone.
Alright.
It literally
I
has.
thought it was the let's get spoopy thing. I didn't know it was.
No, it's spoopy. It's literally a racial. It's a racial slur.
You goddamn spoop.
It's a racial slur for anyone. It does not discriminate in its racialness.
All right.
Its racistness.
Here it is.
No, German called me a spoopy. I'm like, what the fuck did you just call me? He's like, fucking spoopy, man.
Goddamn white people.
I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? He's like, I don't know. It's supposed to be
It's
racist.
provocative. It gets the people going.
He's like, I don't fucking know, man. It's fucking racist. So I immediately took to Google, and
Did Urban Dictionary steer you the right direction?
it was.
It always does.
Immediately,
It always does.
first
It's my go-to.
definition: racial slur for any race.
You know what my favorite search engine is?
What's that?
Pornhub. Next time you're wondering something, Pornhub it. You'll get some weird shit.
Cool.
Sometimes helpful, sometimes not. But either way,
Either way,
don't
you're
Google
getting
it.
off.
Don't
It's
Bing it.
entertaining.
Don't Siri
wait.
it. Pornhub it.
I also have a snap video from Jennifer.
Ooh, let's check this
I'm
out.
tempted. It's either something that's gonna be actually funny and pertaining to this podcast or whatever, or it's gonna be something of her baby.
All right, let's check this out.
Open her up.
Open that bad boy up there, bub.
Choice of words.
You have mine on there too that hasn't been watched.
I know because we've been on this.
Watch it.
So Jennifer.
I'm not gonna get excited about it. I'm not gonna smile about it. But it really makes me happy.
What does? We missed it.
Replay it.
I'll replay it.
Blaine, I really like your podcast. I'm not gonna get excited about it. I'm not gonna smile about it. But it really makes me happy.
Jennifer, your Snapchat
Thanks,
makes me
Jennifer.
really
That
happy.
makes me happy. Will you watch my Snapchat
Oh,
before I lose my shit?
Look who's back. Jacob fucking
good
Wells.
old
You
Jake.
piece of shit. 2 hours and we're still going? Hell yeah, we're still going. Fuck you, Jake.
You're just jealous, you
All right, here's...
sad example of a human being.
I was trying to get here on time. At this point, it was banana flavored cigarette. It was hideous.
Okay, this is
Oh my God.
this is very relevant, folks, because this is life.
You look
lesson.
like a piece of shit in that video.
Okay, Richard's really upset right now.
Oh,
This
he's
is-
fucking...
This is life lessons here, folks. In this Snapchat, there was a banana. Remember, always, banana to mouth, never mouth to banana. Words to live by.
Richard's
my God.
upset.
Wow, Blaine. Okay, so Rollo from episode 5. Let's read this. Rollo from episode 5 is texting Rachel. You're not Richard. Says, wow, Blaine had Tyler again for the podcast and never re-invited me. Wow, Blaine's kind of a dick.
It's just
wow,
not. It's
Blaine's
just
kind
not,
of a dick.
It's just not your
Repeat
time,
text.
Richard.
He'll be back. He'll
You'll
be
get there.
back.
You and I will have an episode on here together.
Rollo will be back. I am not gonna say no because I love his episode was fucking fantastic.
So anyway, back to what
Yeah,
I was
sorry.
talking about before
Sorry.
we got derailed. Amazon knows how to make money. I mean, there's not very many businesses that are as successful as Amazon has, and will continue to be. Ultimately, I'm just worried that, like Rachel said, they're going to try way too fucking hard, and they're going
Yeah.
to drive this. They're going to drive the one chance we have at having another great fantasy TV show besides Game of Thrones right now. I mean, because we really have not had anything. I mean, you can say, well, Spartacus and Black Sails and Vikings and stuff like that, but you know,
Fucking Vikings is the shit. I named my cat after that show.
true fantasy. Game of Thrones is really all we've got right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you look
Yeah.
at the stuff that's in the past: Hercules, Xena, Warrior, Princess,
Cool.
fucking Kevin Sorbo.
Fuck Kevin Sorbo.
Don't fuck Kevin.
know what
Sorbo.
he-
I would fuck Kevin Sorbo.
You know what he did? He did a walking or a walk hard. No, not walk hard. Walking tall.
You've hurt someone's feelings deeply.
Oh, Richard said. Rollo says, "I'm not salty, bro, but but I begged Blaine to be in that shit, and he knows me way better than Tyler. I hope he knows that he is.
Did you read from the top here?
Oh no, I didn't.
You just there. Don't go further.
Wow, Blaine's kind of a dick.
It's not as weird as it sounds.
Sorry.
That's where it starts.
Sorry, Boo. You and Tyler and myself will all be on together. No, I am good. Fuck that. Richard, don't be salty. I'm not salty, bro, but I begged Blaine to be in that shit, and he knows me way better than Tyler. It's all good. Fuck it. I won't ask to be on it again.
Richard, this is hurtful to me.
He's not watching.
I don't care. I'll make him listen to it. Anyway, back to Amazon. So I don't want them to ruin it. Not that I think that they're going to ruin it, but there is a high possibility that they ruin it.
Peter Jackson has his hand in it, that it should be good.
Everything that I've read says that Peter Jackson does not have his hand in it.
Interesting. So he went back to The Hobbit, right?
I love the Hobbit trilogy.
I enjoyed it. It's not nearly as good as Lord of the Rings, but I like the Hobbit book better than the Lord of the Rings books.
Right? Yeah, I think it was definitely the better.
I really want Peter Jackson to do another trilogy of the Silmarillion, or however the fuck you say the fucking name of the thing.
Silmarillion.
Silmarillion.
Anyway, there's talks about that.
I would love that.
But right now he's fighting with Tolkien's son, who owns the rights to that.
You don't want to say it again, do you?
No. Peter Jackson has the film rights for The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. He does not have the film rights for anything post Lord of the Rings. The Tolkien family still owns it. They don't want to let go of it without a massive amount of money, which Peter Jackson could do if he wanted to. But right now is not the time. Especially because if you if you really look at it, they're still making money off Lord of the Rings, and they're still making money off The Hobbit.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, especially now that they air that shit on TV all the time, they're raking in the cash.
And the video games.
Absolutely, video games. Well, yeah, that's a whole nother. We'll get there someday. But
I'm very eager to play Shadow of War.
I love it.
I haven't played. I need to finish Shadows of Mordor, but I want to play Shadow of War.
It took everything from Shadow of Mordor and made it better.
Oh, good.
I love it so far.
Good. But do you need to play Shadow of Mordor to play?
They set it up that you don't really need to.
Okay, cool. Because like I said, I only played like 15, 20 minutes of Shadow of Mordor.
You need to go back to it.
I'd like to. Well, the thing is, okay, so I played it, and it was literally New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's a bad time to start.
I was waiting on a girl at the time that I was seeing, and to get off work, and I was gonna go pick her up. So I started playing it, and then like 15 minutes in, she's like, "Hey, I'm ready." I'm like, "Oh," turn it off. Never touch it again. But in that 15 minutes, I knew in that 15 minutes that what I was playing right there, that was going to be the rest of the game.
Assassin's Creed's that way though, and you like
that?
that?
Yeah.
I think it's better than Assassin's Creed myself.
I'd have to disagree, but that's part of it, man. That's part of it.
Anyway,
no,
I don't want to make us go on longer. That's all I wanted to say.
You're right. All right. So, is there anything anybody else would like to add?
I'm really glad that we got to do this.
I am too. This has been a lot of fun. Can we all join hands
for a moment?
This has been
just temporarily, Rachel. I won't burn your skin. Hold on, I got to do this in a way that I can still hold the microphone.
Yes.
We did this.
This is special.
Together.
All
right, let go of me.
All right. Well, if that is all, thank you guys. Thank you, Tyler.
I know it was a pleasure for you to have me here.
It really was. Rachel, thank you for joining us finally. I am Dick.
I'm Finnegan McNasty.
Our money.
And I would like everybody, make every day.
Fuck off.
What? No. You don't fuck off. But yeah, make every day a big dick day. Bye, guys.
Woke up this morning with my dick in my hand. Girlie's to the right of me, just like I planned. It's gonna be a big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day.